Hatsune Miku? Oh no. Huh. I have an idea. Why that's not working. Where is it? I'm looking through some settings. Try that. There we go. Huh. I think I'm just gonna have to deal with this stupid bullshit that NVIDIA pulled. For some reason, now, fucking NVIDIA broadcast, like, it used to open on boot, but it didn't open the actual fucking window. Now opens the fucking window on startup, so. Alright, that should be better. So now it shouldn't just... Some of this shit is stupid and I hate it. Alright, back to fucking this. There we go.
Jagged crystal increases damage dealt by 20% when HP is 50 or less. An inert core that has fused with a chunk of magicite, causing an uncanny reaction. The remains of the soul once contained within the inert core long for a more complete death, and the magicite responds to its desire, transforming the process. That sounds horrible, and this area is clear.
We got
Serpentine Gauntlet increases intensity of status effects inflicted on enemies by 10% when attacking. A sturdy gauntlet that was equipped by the large Stratum Depth Survey Team. As the blighted teams were thicker, the Survey Team was equipped with specialized bodies and equipment to help stand it. Alright? What do we got here? Eye of the Beast. An arcane instrument created by House Frost in ancient times. The eye field within is said to have been extracted from a beast dwelling in the Crimson Forest and reacts to magic. Originally conceived as part of a research effort, it was deemed unethical by the Sorcerer's Village and subsequently disposed of. Alright.
This is this.
A tuner's earrings. Those SP gauge by 4% each time an enemy is defeated. We don't have an SP gauge yet. Earrings worn by the central stratums of tuners. It said that frosted tuners were forced to move to the central stratum after the lower stratum's territories were taken from them. Interesting.
You know, me flip-flopping between stratum and stratum.
But that's... alright.
You got anything to say?
The magic supply system we need to fix the lift is at the disposal site. Y'all should be there right now. Okay, so where's the disposal site again?
That's not important to anything, really.
I can do that. Welcome, my savior. As you can see, I aspire to continue serving, now in the role of a gatekeeper. It's a shame, however, that the work is so mundane. It is not a posting that makes use of my qualifications. And oh, that material you're carrying. If I may, can I inspect it? It appears to have a fossilized form with a blight trapped within it. Most unfortunate for it is otherwise a fine specimen. Is there anything we can do? Such specimens can be prone to chipping. It will need to be cut with the utmost care. Fortunately, this is a task I'm uniquely qualified for. Wow. It has been too long since I've made use of my skills. I shall get to work right away. Oh, we stumbled into the quest. Hey, hold on, let's see how it goes. Charm Door, increased magic speed by 20. What case of magic contained within an Argentine vial? It bears a rune that activates protective magic. It bears rumored to be a vision of a witch from Land's End, east of the land of fumes. I remember right. Wow, it's so vivid. There's likely magic articles to be found in the depths of the lower stratum where the land of origin is to lie. Should you require anything else, please let us know. I should be too happy to be of service. I will, thank you. Land's End was the original game, which was more of a left or right, like your goal is to the right. Our goal is up. Interesting. You know anything outside cities on dead arcane? You're not.
Interesting. And then old man didn't have anything important to say.
House Noise earrings increases damage dealt by autonomous abilities. By 20%, earrings carrying the seal of House Noise ornate craftsmanship on thick coast of Rust would suggest they were once worn by the House's Lord. Interesting. And there's more shit down here. Ah, yes, the leftward exit. Arachnophobia warning, I guess. Stay away. Everything here belongs to me. I won't lose any more. Not quite what I expected to find. Yeah, that's terrifying.
That right there is horrifying.
Nice. Phase 4. Oh, okay. Lord Motley, I'm sorry the head of the house is not for the long for this world. No, Gilroy, what do I do? I will aid you as administrator of the barrier, but as your new lord, you must stay strong. Uncle, what are you doing? You will pioneer a new breakthrough, nephew. Homunculi created from humans. A chance to embrace eternal life. You should be honored. They say lions pass their cubs into valleys. A loving uncle, am I not? Follow your way back up, and you can be the new Lord of Millis. Oh, fuck. No, look at the little guy. What was that? A memory of House Millis. Did they really turn humans into homunculi? Were you once human? Everything was taken from me. Now collecting garbage is all that brings me comfort. Your name is Motley, isn't it? Thank you, Motley. That seemed like an important memory. Motley, my name. Yes. Maybe if I go with you, I can regain more of what I've lost. We're journeying to the upper stratum. That's where your home is, isn't it? Thank you. Motley's magic strands. Z, L, and B. Motley's strands allow you a new form of traversal, use hook points to evade enemies, and access new paths, otherwise known as the grapple weapon D. Looks like we're gonna kill some kid's uncle. Okay, so it's not left trigger plus B, it's jump and then use left trigger to attach. Hello?
I'm just gonna leave that in, it'll be fine.
Oh, this is it. Ah, excuse me, I managed to find a supply system core. We should be able to make do with this. Leave the rest to me. That's a relief. We're also getting arcane instrument restoration devices back up in town, so stop by whenever you're there. How about refinery? You can use special resource called scrap obtained from destroying enemy parts to slightly improve the performance of relics in your possession each round up to 1 time, alright?
The phrasing there is still so weird. Up to 1 time? Well, I guess some can't be upgraded. I feel like a better way to phrase that would have been most relics can be improved 1 time.
Up to 1 time, alright? And he's gone. Go to the lift in Old City. No.
Oh, there are things to do. There's stuff to find.
Magic Strand Charm. Increases damage dealt by 10 HP when HP is full. Charm made with magic strands extruded by a homunculus. The strands are of a consistent color and have been skillfully woven together by the homunculus. And then, a door we cannot unlock. Interesting. What we got? Here. From. What we got? Pure floral necklace increases damage dealt by pressure ability, silver vacuum, by 20%. An ornament made with flowers that will grow in the crimson forest, plus a lush wilderness of deep azure. Shuttled beast who once guarded the tethered steeple was given this necklace by a girl with silver hair. Interesting. Okay. There we go. Eye of the Homunculus. Increases scraps obtained from destroying enemy cards 50%. The arcane instrument created by House Frost in ancient times and was stolen by garbage collectors in the central city. The eye sealed within glows with a reddish hue reminiscent of the homunculi when they were about to attack. And that's everything here. Oh, there's something missing down this way. Oh, that's fast. Oh, maybe. Oh, that's fast. Oh, that's fast. Oh, hey, buddy. Hey, you guys here too? Buddy, are you okay? What are you doing here? Don't worry about me. I run real fast if there's trouble. Oh yeah, I want to show you something. Do you know what this is, like? Frost Visions. An arcane instrument adorned with styling symbolic of the House of Frost. It appears to be damaged beyond repair. The name Cassia is engraved into it. Here's item under my levy. Someone else may have further insight to offer, okay? Doesn't look like something House knows will come up with. Looks handmade. It looks like someone lost it. Give it back to them if you run into them, okay? It's all scratched up, so I can't make it out, but there's a name on here. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Look, there's something I want to ask you. What do you mean when you said you're not alone last time we met? Sorry, y'all. I had to find a new partner. Oh! Guess I should introduce you. Hey, Van, where are you? Van. Sorry, it doesn't look like Van is around at this moment. What kind of partner does that? I'm gonna go look. Van's hopeless without me. See ya. That name. Van. I guess you really did think I wasn't coming back. No. Also, hi, T. How's it going? Alright,
No. Oh, no, not. Do not clip to the left. Clipping to the left is bad.
I like it. It's taken us a while, but the Grand Lift should be up and running soon. While we wait, could you tell me more about Lilia? I think she was someone important to me. Lilia was a most gifted tuner. She was raised to be the next head of House Frost. When the other tuners retreated to the central stratum, Lilia chose to remain in the lower stratum to better help homunculi. She had a kind heart and a reassuring smile. Everyone loved her. She was the best of us. Lilia had a falling out with the Frost, didn't she? What happened? It isn't my place to say. You'll just have to find and ask for yourself. Says hitting a vape. And done. Magic supply restored. Phew. It ended up doing most of it. You got this far, you should be the first to take it up. The tuners operate out of the central stratum. I'm sure we'll bump into each other again. Exploring the central stratum. Up we go! Finally, we're almost at the central stratum. Yes, thanks to you. No, it's thanks to all of you. I could have never done this by myself. Give yourself some credit. You're skilled and courageous as a tuner. Is it courage or something else? Don't mutate him. Will I scare you even a little? I don't remember much from before I fell, but I think I had strong bonds with him after life. If I have the power to help them, I owe it to myself to try. Let's hope we can find Lilia. If you did indeed fall from above, she should be in the central stratum. Yeah, I hope we find her. Is it water falling from above? It's raining. Are you evil? Why is Homunculus in the service of the Lord, here of all places?
Bitches love cannons!
I lied. Nope.
Music. Oh, well, that's the thing. At least we know it's here. It's raining. Are you evil? Why is Homunculus in the service of the Lord, here of all places? Determination. One button. From when I saw in Lars' memories, you and Lilia were in the land of origin. Nola, do you remember anything about Lilia? Not a thing. I wonder why that is. Was the memory truly so insignificant, or am I being incapable of sentiment? Whether we met at the subterranean testing site, you said it seemed familiar. So it isn't as if we can't remember anything at all. We know we've met before. That is true. How awful. Who did this?
It was me, Mr. Lancer.
So, there remains a survivor. That's quite the zoom out. Look around you.
The Reign of Death. Is this your doing?
Reign of death?
And a tuner carrying the blood of the ancient should have been dealt with sooner.
Why have you done this?
I am Gilroy, and as administrator, it is my duty to protect this nation. Detestable beloved of Albina, I will cut you down with my own hands.
Hiya!
Ah!
And then what we'll do is play all our failures. Back to back to back until we actually won. Which is a ways over here.
There we go. Got it. Yeah. Oh, well.
Yeah, time to end this.
Lilac, stand back. Something isn't right.
It can't be. What are you doing here?
You know me.
Who are you? There. My limit. Need to replace. So this is it.
Alright, bye. Gilroy, a homunculus, called himself the nation's administrator. The cause of my nightmares, it's him, the one that sealed me away, I'm certain of it. He's in the upper stratum. We'll find him, Nola. Together. Yes, I wish to see his core destroyed by my own hand. Tuner arts. When SP gauge is full, ZL plus any of the fucking attack buttons. Tuners entrust their magic to tune homunculi, enabling them unique powerful attacks. These abilities are tuner's specialty. SP gauge, where is that? Ah, what? ZL with the attack. Okay, so that makes sense. Perhaps we should inspect the city. There may be a tuner that survived. Like, I was walking to the right. We've been that way. Lilac, you're safe. The tuners in the central stratum, they... But mutant again. All the survivors in the central stratum. We don't need the rights. I just can't believe it. The homunculus that was meant to protect the head of the house has turned into one of the worst mutants. I don't see anyone else die. We have to stop Gilroy. I hear you. That's easier said than done. Look, we're here to help. That's why we brought this restoration device. I think we can repair arcane instruments and amulets. You'll need a tuner to decipher the runes, after all. Thank you. Also, after Gordon found out the Grand Lift was working again, he said he'd get a craftery set up here as well. We're gonna go back down to the lower stratum for now. Come see me sometime. The chief of tuner mentioned he was going back to the lower stratum. Maybe he saw his business down in Crystalline wrong. And now to reach the upper stratum. The upper path. Oh. The man who ran the Steel District, Deacon, is it true that he's still alive? He had an arena tower built to watch homunculi fight each other. What kind of person does that? With the things the way they are, I thought he might be among the dead, but the wicked always survive. That to me sounds like an arena.
Enter the arena. Oh wait, no, there's more yap in here.
Just some kids. Thank you for fixing the Grand Lift. Can't believe I can go home now. Chase, I homunculus away too, didn't you? But you aren't even that much older than me. Here, take this. My sister and I made it with whatever we could get our hands on. It's meant to be for house villainous, but you can have it. Ooh, Ranto villains. That's right. I think I like the blue better. Wow, you sure I can have this? It's amazing. it was mostly her, but I helped too. I found materials. But thank you. I'm watching the house till Mom and Dad come back. I hope they'll be back soon. I have a feeling these kids' parents are dead. Nothing. My friends, none of them made it, but I'm here. Here I am still among the living. Now, let's see what's in this building. The Sorcerer Academy was attacked as well. I took refuge here. Alright. Steal your shit. Welcome to Central Trade and Satum. Did not read that right. Please take notes on lines up really awfully. Okay, so this entrance leads to Steel District to the right. This leads to the left for Sorcerer's Academy. A transit system. To the left for Sorcerer's Academy. Alright. Sure moves fast. I guess it's useful if you need to move a lot of people or goods. I remember being used to move rations and arcane instruments produced at the factory. Wow, this is amazing! Such innocence. However, this is no different from the lift. Please say, but are you a little scared? We're almost there. Always felt odd that homunculus was put in charge. Interesting. Now we're all the way over here. Okay. There's a second room in that. Oh, wait, no. It's the same room, it's just from the right. Alright. And away. Homunculus was put in charge.
This back up, click between, and slice back together.
Lilac, you are alive. You know me? That uniform is from Miss Lewis Arch? Lewis? Wait, that guy. Miss Lewis. Academy's finest.
I think that's Lewisich. Lewisich? They shook? They shook. That's what seems to be what the internet is apparently saying. It's Irish. Allegedly. Or Scottish.
Student, beware. Good. You can take us to her. Miss Error, caution, dangerous. Priority rescue, occupied. Occupied. I think the headmaster has gone crazy. I'm gonna need a large fish for sure. I'll be anything about that. What we got in here? We got in here. Bloodstained stunts toy reduces damage taken from enemies by 25% when status afflicted. Throwing viewed with protective magic. It was often seen in the company of one of the Academy students, but its owner's whereabouts are unknown. Why do I feel like the owner's dead? And that's the magic spell. Academy houses a sorcery type research garden dormitories complex. Reading all that, rude. Eliza, what's wrong? The homunculi at the Academy have turned mutant. We have lost a great many students. No, only we could have. I have saved as many as I could and brought them here. However, there remain 6 students further ahead that I've not been able to reach. There is word that Professor Eliza, one of our faculty, saved one, but she's yet to report. Please be careful. Please let them know it is safe here. Tell them they can reach me, Isabel. And please be careful. Professor Eliza has not been heard from since her rescue attempt. I don't feel like Eliza has gone crazy.
Crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. Don't start. But I was crazy once. No one cares. Anyways.
What? Near the rooftop. They have guns on the roof. Help.
Buddy?
Thank goodness, are the faculty still conducting rescues? And he's gone. He was abducted into the abyss. Chronicles of Millis. I shall never forget the day the rain of death first fell from the skies. The blight brought ruinous devastation down upon the nation, turning all it touched into undying vehicles of madness. In its wake, homunculi were tasked with constructing the Imperium parcel and the great barrier of origin magic that shields us erected. Only through unification of the House of Millis, arcane engineering prowess, and origin magic was this feat realized. It was our proudest moment. Hey, Millis, House Lord of House Millis. Alright, Lord. Seems to be a bit of a puzzle here. Standing fire. Arcane space musing. Among frost sorcerers there were those that dreamed of new technologies, possibilities, and these dreams led them to adore House Millis. As one of them, one could say, I betrayed the House Frost at the lowest point in its history. Frost and Millis, the two are said to have walked a common path once, but the ways of a sorcerer and the views on the arcane smith illustrate the differences between the two. Damn it, I thought I could just dive through that. Fuck. Now that we're all the way back up here, damn it.
Even my failures, because it's funny.
Words from Land's End. The land once ruled by the ancient people was annexed by a foreign power and divided into 6 nations. In time, the people of these nations became plagued with the wrath of the Verboten Domain, where it was said that the remnants of the ancients still festered. Land's End, founded in the north by a lord with an army of great knights, was situated closest to the Verboten Domain and suffered greatly at the hands of the Blighted. That's a place from the first game. Patrick Grimoire. Increases damage by 25% when expected by status effects. Grimoire provided to the teacher of Sorcerer's Academy when, at one time, human teachers were more commonly employed at the Academy. At the time, repeated experiments upon the living bodies of sorcerers using homunculus sorcerers like far surpassed humans. Interesting. Okay, this will be our up into the room above. I remember now, you used to go to the Academy too. I wasn't a bad student either. You study magic. Not just magic, you also study arcane engineering to make arcane instruments. Make friends too, don't you? That sure sounded nice. Depends on the person. People always treat me differently because of who I was, the son of the Lord. Nobody ever approached me. You have us now, so cheer up. Irish is fine, something. You have us now, so cheer up. What? There we go, got it. Should be able to get the story through, hopefully. No, I'm still two of them. Must help. It's no good. Her core couldn't take it. Even after she took me, Eliza still tried to save us. But fear got the better of me. Returned to destroy her. I'm so sorry, Professor. She didn't try to save. She made it. Professor Eliza, we need to tell Professor Isabel. Well, that means going back to the respite, but we are out of time for today.
Doesn't need to be moved up just a wee bit. Wait, no, those are supposed to be there. Brain is failing me. Yeah, that's just the same shit. Hi, lazy kitty. Kidsy. What's going on? Right? How goes it with you? We're just editing today because I procrastinate too much.
To the plaza. Okay. Okie dokie.
Yeah, so bother.
Didn't have my running around rooms on. You gotta say, that's alright, fine. Yeah, nothing to right. Still left.
Oh, bother.
Oh, hey, the boss fight. Lilac? Thank goodness. Safe here. No one will. No one. No, get away. Won't lose you again. By my hand, I will.
And so the boss fight begins. Just post Joel in chat. You know Joel. Hold on, maybe I don't actually have... Yeah, because I don't have... Not today. We'll play video games fucking Wednesday and Friday. I'm behind on my editing, so we are editing.
Carapace ZR to activate. The bear that momentarily nullifies enemies' attacks. Offers only briefly notifies the XP gauge greatly increases. Unique prototype. Working instrument devised by Lucian. The mentor of the Carapaces, the designer, decided to apply bear's magic. Okay, whatever. But I was room clear, I don't have to worry about it, and we can go back to the boss fight.
Joel is a, like a Bear Twitch TV or 7TV, Franker Z. It's one of those fucking bonus emote things. It's the spinning fish. You spelt it right, but just do it capital J. I don't know if it'll show up in his chat. Yeah, that's how you spell it right. Yeah, that should work. If I remember it right. Hold on. Do I have his thing up? No, I don't. Roger. The thing is, I just don't have fucking BTTV, Huh, that's odd.
And here's your bucket. Enjoy the show.
Thank you for the follow, Lazy Kidsy. Appreciate it. I just went back over to his chat. It's not showing up in the chat. I don't know what's going on with it. It's a weird bonus emotes. I forget how that junk works.
Oh yeah, fucking finally. We found the target, then to Frost and turn a child. Verify the target status and lock down the subterranean testing site. I will solve this myself. Usage, deal with the other two. To the biological research facility. I'll take a look there. I'm not scared of homunculi. They're just like us. But Light, Professor, I'm so sorry. Listen to me. You need to run. I can't control it much longer. Gilroy and that barrier. If only I'd known. I'm sorry. We were trying to evacuate the students, but I lost that girl. I kept at it, and then I realized what I had become. I nearly lost you too. Back then you helped me. I saw it in those memories. It was just a whim at first, or maybe it was curiosity. You hadn't been outside in a long time, and the experiments and the tuner training were taking their toll. You just made friends with homunculus. I remember how excited you were to tell me. I'm sorry, the only memories I have are from after we were separated and I fell into the lower sanctum. And what me? I understand I'm somehow connected to Gilroy. I thought Gilroy had destroyed you. He didn't like him not to finish the job. What do you plan to do? Exact revenge for what he did to you? I wish to reclaim my memories, and whether or not I do, destroy his core. Don't underestimate Gilroy. Even with your memories, he'd prove formidable. Gilroy has turned mutant. A lot of the tutors have lost their lives to him. You have to stop it. No, not Gilroy, too. If you intend to fight him, I'm coming with you. I own that much. It's good to see you again, my leg. I'll teach you everything I can. Alright, new pressure ability. Homunculus that manages the Sorcerer's Academy, modeled after Sorcerer Decline. She has a natural, yet the sorcery was unusual for the nature. Plus tenure at biological research facility, she harbors a strong admiration for humans, a trait that she was born with.
Then it's just tutorial. Running about.
Clothes under your mantle. That's the academy uniform I gave you, isn't it? It is. I had no idea. Lilia picked it out, specifically because it looked like a tutor's uniform. Lucich, could you tell me about the time you spent with Lilia? I was at the academy a lot, so I wasn't always around the two of you.
Delicious water.
Lilia was raising you to be a tutor, and in exchange for certain information, agreed that you would be safe from harm. The workers at the research facility, not to mention the homunculi, weren't exactly normal. So Lilia did what she could to keep you safe and guarantee you some sort of a life, even when the experiments didn't make it easy for her. Oh, Lilia. I wish I'd been able to do more for people, but it's a little late for regrets. What's this give me?
That's just an amplifier. Upgrade parts.
What's in here?
There we go, an actual thing.
Sorcerer's Gauntlet increases the intensity of stat effects inflicted on enemies by trying to attacking an ancient gauntlet that once held by the Sorcerer's Academy, gifted by House Frost. It is an ominous artifact said to be made using resources found in Land Fortune. Alright. Now we gotta go all the way back around. And then there's another student. Professor, thanks. Not quite, but okay. Alright, so then I gotta figure out how to get another student. Professor Isabel still herself? I guess that's the start. So stuffy. Alright. Can I have a fucking second before I even take damage? How many students are over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. 5 of our students owe you their lives. Now we have to find Eliza. I'm sorry, Eliza is... I couldn't save her. She's with the students she protected near the Central Plaza. Near Central Plaza? Understood. I will make my way there. Where's she all? Go home.
Fast travel, because then... There we are.
Your students. I shall. Eliza, forgive me. As well knowing that you did all you could, and that your students are alive because of you. Thank you. Professor Isabel, it's my fault I did this to Professor Eliza. It's not your fault. Mutated homunculi are not to be taken lightly. You have my gratitude. Thanks to you, we have been able to protect our students. I remain here until things settle down. If there's anything I can do to help, please let me know. Okay. Magic Amplifier 2. Application vial, prevalent, etc. These often homunculi were designed for battles such as guards. Right.
Then we're about Almost halfway to,
Self.
halfway through, scrubbing for
Especially around
more.
the mutants. But now the word is that a bunch of look-alike with all sorts of illegal modifications running around. Yeah, it's me, you shouldn't be in Central City. Not if you don't want to end up dead. Alright, buddy. Alvez, Steel District, used to be governed by D-Clan. The sorcerer they say can make creating look-alike. The place is apparently filled with all sorts of odd exotic architecture. I understand letting people in after the homunculi riots, but between you and me, that god's making me think twice. Hello, sir. And who are you supposed to be? The administrator's gone, and the master D-Clan ain't around no more. Not to mention there's mutants everywhere. But the smell, it isn't fumes, that's fire. Instant death.
Burning ring of fire. Burns, burns, burns. I forget the rest of the song.
Mother's note. Well, it was a big day for the kids. I'm gonna take care of dinner, and you can handle the presents. Maybe stuff toy. I remember loving those as a kid myself. Either way, I can't wait to see what you pick out. That's a room full of fire. That's not nice.
Yeah, it's not nice. We can only hope it was an old note.
Not hard, just this. Spike Up restores 2 SP every 4 seconds. A totem created to supplement deficiencies in magic potential has a great benefit to workers in the central stratum who require a substantial supply of magic on a daily basis. Alright, more in this room, but I have no idea what to do with those lasers. I'm pretty sure we'll find out later. Alright, hello there. Yeah, Arena Tower is located here. It's where homunculi are made to fight each other for sport. The homunculi here are all chosen by D-Clan, and there's all kinds of illegal stuff going on. Now they've been kitted out. Monsters. The thing matters worse, they've been roaming the streets ever since the riots. Watch your back. Hey, what are you doing here, kid? Ain't no place for runts. Alright. There we go. Hi, it's you.
It's Levy.
I don't like how's it going? Levy, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Now you're catching on, but hey, check this out. Avian remnants.
Hey, check this out. Pulls out gun.
From a homunculus that resembles a bird, and what looks like the remnants of a core. A curious item unearthed by Levy. Someone may have further insight to offer. But it looks like it could come in handy, doesn't it? I wonder. It looks like a bird, but hoot, hoot, hoot. Oh, is that a bird homunculus? I knew it. It's part of a homunculus. It looks just like Moon. Hoot, hoot, hoot. The core is in bad shape from being buried for so long. Well, it hasn't gone inert. You find a way to help. You could be a friend of Moon's. Of course. Hoot, hoot, hoot.
Bird. Bird up. Do you just speak in sound bites occasionally?
Evil? No. You taking on the arena tower too? Let's do this already. Alright.
Doesn't need to be, this
I always
one.
wanted to go to the arena tower, but Jordan wouldn't let me. Pissed me off good. The chief of tuner. Yeah, him and his buddy. Ryblorg. I never did get along with Ryblorg. Way too serious for his own damn good, probably because his name. No, in fact, that's why me and Jordan split up. That explains why you chose to remain hidden when we met Jordan. I wouldn't have taken you for the meek sort. You think you're any different? I've never met Jordan before, but even I could tell not to mess with him. I wasn't certain what to make of him myself. Interesting. Okay. That's annoying. I assume that's from the top of the battle arena, and that's the arena.
He was wrong.
So you gotta...
Harry,
We got here. You should do researcher's notes.
Gosh. I'm saying when you get food, like, it's stuck in your teeth, and then it gets loose and just decides to jump down your throat. Oh, God.
That have become
Hey,
blind
here.
to the brain of death, are cursed to eternal life and cannot die. In light of this, it was decided that they would be repurposed into vessels of pores or homunculi. These homunculi are then sent to the lower stratum and put to work at the disposal site in mines, or tasked with investigating depths. But when did we abandon our hopes and dreams to embark on this thankless endeavor? Interesting. Oh, that's a locked door.
Hawk?
My friends are imprisoned in the Deacon's estate. For their sakes, I must wait. Alright, take it whatever this is. Arena Tower Flyer. Welcome to the Arena Tower, a frenzied feast of mighty homunculi created by sorcerer D-Clan. Predict the outcomes of these death matches between homunculi and claim your prize. Of $3 whole dollars!
I don't know why I went with $3 whole. That was better than $3.50. That's only $1.50. Wait a minute. Oh, that's math. Math works out there. Still. Jeez. You got it.
Chief Vtuber's ring has gained when attacking is increased by 10%. A ring that was displayed as a prize in the arena tower and stolen during the chaos that ensued during the riots. It has been fashioned using magicite of exceedingly high purity and is said to have belonged to the Frost's Chief Vtuber. Interesting. Story? All of us here created by D-Clan. There's no escape from the unceasing violence. I too must return to the arena tower. Alright. I could go get that, but make progress. Go back down, see if there's a area for respite to like the right. Story? Person?
Yeah, we'll leave it in.
All I that. It moved. Opens the door. Press mine over here, maybe? Let's see.
Opens the door. Respite over here, maybe?
Let's see. This is it. The arena tower. What is old D-Clan didn't just kick a watching a homunculi duke it out. He went in and turned it into a wheat bet pool. There's hardly any people left in the city. I wonder what things are lacking in the arena tower. D-Clan. The one and that only big shot aristocrat and Michelin scum, ruler of the old steel district, creator of old homunculi, all that crap. What have we here? I was not aware tuners were allowed to participate. No, we're not here to take part. Just as well, the homunculi here may well be mad, but they are not mutants. They thirst for battle, created by D-Clan for the sole purpose of battling in the arena tower. Even the audience of bloodthirsty humans gone, it makes a little difference. They still fight with all their might. Such is our lot. We know little else. That is with the exception of number 7, cursed to be a mutant, trapped here and forced to battle against his will. Number 7? No one's bodyguard and aid to D-Clan himself. Our brother created along with the rest of us. And we're tuners are able to liberate homunculi through your art of tuning, are you not? If you seek D-Clan, consult number 7. He's at the top of the tower. And should he regain his sanity in the process, perhaps I shall someday have a chance to lock blades with him. As more than a mere mutant. Looks like we gotta go save a soul. Lilac, I want mine, D-Clan. I know, and I'd like to help this number 7 too. Arena tower, huh? No, like a respite here, please. Oh, thank God.
I got a toilet. I really need a toilet. If you don't give me the toilet, it's just going on the floor. I'm sorry.
Arena Tower Demon Mass increases damage dealt by Carapace counterattacks by 25%. Interesting. An arcane instrument fashioned by the sorcerer D-Clan for use by attuners. It is said that in the past an event would be held in the Arena Tower where attuners would compete with one another while wearing masks reminiscent of
Bitches love cannons.
Cannons.
Where
Attuners would compete with one another while wearing masks reminiscent of
Bitches love cannons.
I will have to cut out the cannons. This is why everything is on a different audio track.
Well, look like we lived to fight an unending cycle of death and rebirth. Bask in something. Our first combat you lived to fight number.
Death and rebirth. Sir, if you bask in unfettered mayhem. Rebirth.
Bask in something. Our first combat you lived to fight number 20. The area tower welcomes its new challenger, young tuner, a rare treat indeed. Ah, shit. Punch. Rude. You stop trying to kick me. Hitting at the summit, the undefeated champion, number 7. And plus the trainer dash to the retire for betraying D-Clan himself. Alright.
That's lore relevant.
What should we get that thing? Whatever it is. Oh, it's on fire here. Let's see. We found him, number 7. What do I fight for? I can't. Stand in my way and you shall be struck down.
Fight number 7.
Alright. I feel like this is phase 2, I could be wrong. I'm wrong.
Attuned.
I think Gilroy is turning as well. The might of the priestess is truly dreadful. I suspect you take over House Millis after Kane's passing D-Clan. We need something to surpass even Gilroy. My work is far from done. But these puppets will do, not do. They are far too frail, even for amusement. Number 7, you know what must be done. Bring me another. How many homunculi is that now? No more. It ends here. Well, damn. I think I would consider mutant and succumb to the madness. Thank you for bringing me to my senses. I was the chief tuner with D-Clan. How is D-Clan connected to the Frost? I don't know much of that other man. I do remember D-Clan was close to Abella. D-Clan and that man began to meet after he learned of the passing of Lady Abella. Is D-Clan not dead? I thought I had ended him, but he had become a homunculus himself. A tyrant that brought him a guy into this world only to torture and oppress his own creations. I will not stand for it. To this day, many of us suffer at his hands. Must deal a decisive blow while he's still weakened. Why create a homunculi only to treat them this way? There are those from House Millis who believe that D-Clan's descent into madness has to do with Abella. But I, for one, choose to believe that the man's very soul is rotten to its core. The man that created the homunculi. I must see this matter close with my own 2 hands. Will you help me? I don't want to see any more homunculi being hurt either. We'll do what we have to. Now we have a friend. I forgot to turn off the background music again. Fuck. Number 7. A combat homunculi specially modified by the sorcerer D-Clan. His body was meticulously picked out from a tribe of warriors hailing from a foreign land and subjected to a series of experiments that imbued it with a formidable strength. His particular appearance and exotic weaponry reflects D-Clan's eccentric taste. Repulsed by D-Clan's treatment of the homunculi applied to blind secret sight. Lunar ability. Hey, little. I just like hairpin. Each time an enemy is defeated, the time until cooldown ability can be reactivated is reduced by 30%. Okay. I got a full ornament holding a piece of magicite. Exported from a foreign land, it is meant to help maintain the styling of the wearer's hair, given by D-Clan's favorite marionettes. Right, and a new area, I believe.
I just thought of something. It does say foreign land. Does that mean... Because this is, like, where this takes place is the equivalent to the New World in the lore. So I'm wondering if that just means someplace... like kind of like how Europe and Japan work in our world, or if it's like another country on this continent.
Lock door. Lock door. D-Clan's records. Number 78. Infusion with Beast from Crimson Force. Light. Influence increased muscle strength, hair loss. With confusion. Number 79. Combat organism based on number 7. Increased aggression, partial physical mutation. Number 99. Bracelets. Specimen obtained from Abella. Experiment failed. Recycling what is useful. That's not good.
Who's ready for human experimentation?
Oh, speak later. Hello. What?
It's certainly a phrase.
Oh, speak later. Hello. When you're dead, rest assured that I will not forget this. How are you? Save number 7. Yeah, my thanks. I assume there's somebody on the left side? Yes. No, you really did. Save number 7. Never need anything, just ask. You have a cheeseburger? No. Damn.
I have a cheeseburger. What is cheese? Alright.
Hello? You want to be added to the collection. You'll be well cared for, just like us. You do know that well cared for.
Oh, good for you!
Bitches love cannons.
Hi, T.
The girl who's always with Blank wasn't. Told me about Blank's favorite food the last time. It is called bread. Always happy to see when I see Blank. But today, Blank and like a different person. Scared. Maybe now? Alright. Concerning. Sounds like...
You go online. You look up how to write a resume when you have no job experience. You write a resume, and then you go on job listing sites like Indeed and shit, and just apply for everything. What's a good first job? Anything that will hire you. If you can find work at a grocery store, that'll work. That's usually a good just like starter job if you want to do that. Other than that, just apply and interview for just about everything. I believe Walmart hires people under 18. You just have a bunch of restrictions on what you can and can't do and the hours you're technically allowed to work. Even in summer. Maybe not, but alright.
A different person. I'm scared. Hate me now? Alright. Concerning. Sounds like brainwashing to me.
I'm happily wrong. You're pro in life? What'd you do? What happened?
D-Clan's binds. Her stats primarily defensive. Super instance can be born in time in arcane instrument that amazing eerie magic. D-Clan's passionately specialized restraints to test subject to ensure their cooperation in his experiments. Alrighty then, fuck. Why are all his experiments winning?
Hooray! 93%.
Should we do something about this vignette?
That just means you were paying attention in class. Good job.
Dots. You look different from the others, so you are going to be important later. Especially since this room isn't blue. Yeah, respite, good. Never imagined the day I would come when we would journey alongside one another. What was Lilac like as a baby? Brimming with curiosity, brave as well. I cannot recall Lilac ever shying away from homunculi. So not different from now.
Smash or pass? Myself? Pass. I'm not my type.
The innocence of youth yet lingers. You, on the other hand, may have made for more pleasant company at one time. An unfounded claim, I am sure. Stranger still, it would seem you shared quite the bond of trust with Lady Lilia. Homunculus from the upper stratum associated with House Milanus. And yet, you were in the company of...
I don't know, that still feels like a pass, because again, I'm not my type.
Frost to Tunas. You joined the lower stratum depths survey team.
I talk to myself enough. I don't think I should be talking to myself as a different person.
What happened, Lilia?
I feel like that just leads to bad things in my mindset.
You may never know. He turned himself into a homunculus. He dreaded the prospect of death, in this land plagued by the reign of death. He sought desperately a means to survive. If he was close to Abella, the Frost Priestess, it was almost certainly because she was said to possess eternal life. In this place, I had no idea something like it existed. After the passing of the Lord, he came into conflict with Gilroy and fled here, from where he has continued to operate. His state is a reflection of his twisted soul. One can only imagine what would happen to this nation were D-Clan to rule it. Well, damn.
Oh yeah, I totally get you. Like I'll get time off work, and it's just like, the fuck am I going to do? The fuck? There's nothing to fucking do. I mean, there's shit I should do, but there.
Headless golden statue. A chance of obtaining something useful upon defeating enemies. Illustrious and most mysterious statue that it has the power to bring good fortune to the bearer. The word desire is engraved into it. But with its head missing or
Sometimes you just gotta learn to just kick back, not give a shit, and just relax. Too bad it's a lot harder to do than that actually sounds like.
no, just what it's meant to symbolize. Alright, interesting. No, cut. We dropped it. What? No, cutscene, we dropped it too. Hi. Number 47, do you remember me? We have business with the head of the household. You? Are you not the one that trained D-Clan? You seek Master D-Clan, you shall need to use the rear entrance to the estate. It is sealed with magic. The key is with someone I'm close to. Number 49, she's imprisoned within the cells. Find her and mention my name. D-Clan's cruelty knows no bounds. Please, stop it. We intend to. And that's why that room with the girl did. Yeah, I could probably swap the right angle. Nuts. Number 49, we heard from number 47 about a key. I stole it from D-Clan. Take it. Grand Sorcerer's Key. A key that unlocks the rear entrance to the D-Clan's estate, as well as various magic gates. Interesting. As the administrator of Sorcerer's Academy, D-Clan was considered the land of Hume's foremost practitioner of magic. However, once he dedicated himself to studying homunculi, his obsessive nature drove him to isolating himself in his home, seldom interacting with the outside world. I was going to give it to 47, but I can't move. Be here for me. We will. Alright. Hey. Alright. Yeah, poor thing. I'm theory. Door opened from inside. D-Clan used me. The very end. Put an end to him. Please. Core was set to go in that upon mutation. Oh, cool. That's just like him. He's probably watching us from within the state. Special alloy amplifier. A device built into the armament of homunculi. This robust amplifier is able to withstand heavy loads of magic. Unlock enhanced abilities.
Bloodstained diary.
Another one of us sent to the cells. How many does this make now? Declan enjoy it's tormenting my life. See how they react. Number 7 is
14 hours, pretty good. I mean, it depends on like what, like that's probably like relative minimum wage to wherever you live if it's retail type shit. But like from federal, that's like double. So depending on how you look at it. The thing is, you're going to be a new hire, so you're probably not going to get much for hours, depending. But, yeah. Let's see, pulling up a calculator, so clear. 14, you'll probably get like 20 hours a week, so that's almost $300 before taxes, so probably like 150-ish after, something like that. Probably less or more. That's a rough estimate. But for entry level, 14 is rather good.
So you guys sent to the arena tower for trying to defy Declan, but most get sent to the cells. We'll never see him again. Interesting.
How would we get Declan's ring? Neil was now eating it. How would we get Declan's ring?
Recovered 1 HP when attacking, so I assume slashing. A ring Declan wore to protect himself. Originally an artifact that belonged to the ancients. It was given to him by House Frost. When Declan feared death above all else, was prized treasure when he was still human. We're doing health right now. Just a second. We're here to bring an end to Declan. He's presently submerged in that tank there. Okay, so he's down there, so there's more stuff up top. But take some damages in.
Actually, that part doesn't need to be in there.
Another respite, a foul place. Interesting. Another respite, a foul place. Interesting. Still, the most unique in demeanor, the weapons and equipment alone. The abilities I wield along with every one of my belongings appear to be from some far-off land, all part of Declan's proclivities. In truth, these stylings are rather common within Declan's residence. It wasn't until I ventured outside that I realized how uncommon they are. A foreign nation. I wonder how many are out there. I believe one of them is known as Land's End. I'd like to see it someday. Interesting. Lore.
Oh, time to fight the fish.
They were underwater. Interesting. A tuna rat is most regrettable that you have been allowed to reach all the way here. But how fortunate that it should be the vessel of a priestess. Rejoice. For I, Declan, thus declare you a subject worthy of study. Give yourself unto me.
Phrasing.
Sounds like a parry bubble. There we go. Yeah, that really helped. Ah. Where the fuck did he go? He's gone. Wait, down the trash chutes. That's... Ooh, something over there. Quickly, the restoration device. I'm gonna seal this body. Heal and strengthen. Damn you, stop, stay away. It's pointless to struggle. Your existence ends here, Declan. Do you know who I am? I'm Declan Numerous. Greater homunculi, herald of prosperity to this nation. Why are you so cruel to your own creations? All the torture, all the pain, they aren't your playthings. They're people too. People, homunculi, it's all the same to me. We're stepping stones in the name of science. I've witnessed with my own eyes what comes of homunculi that break free of bondage, pain, suffering, rage. Do not mistake the homunculi for humans. No, they far surpass any human. And you would make a fine homunculus yourself, able to live on as long as the magic flows. A new species. Declan, you weren't this way before. Why did you turn me into a homunculus? Hold your tongue, worm of the lower signum. You stand in the presence of my intellect. That's enough out of you. He didn't even remember me. I doubt he remembered me either. All he ever cared for was himself. This restoration device, it looks like an enhancement module for aquatic homunculi. Motley, if there's any chance you can be human again, if this body can continue to be of use to all of you, it's worth being in. I want to continue to fight by your side, to be stronger than I am now. Lord Motley. Please, Lilac. Okay.
Twitch. Break time. It's like, usually Twitch does the stupid thing, which is telling you there's an ad in 1 minute, and then the timer ticks down, and then the ad doesn't play for another minute. But now they fixed it again. Like, I prefer it fixed, but I also prefer consistency. Da Vinci Resolve. Anyways, back to the cutscene.
Motley's turret spears through the water with enhanced mobbing. Fast and be open swimming through breaking walls. Charging enemies will cause damage to destroy parts. Underwater dash. So, like the wolf, but water. So, fish.
Fish.
I was always a good swimmer. Alright, neat.
We had
Cereals. Hello, I'm Van, an associate of Levy. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Shirley does have a new partner. Easy, Olden, easy. Levy requested, give to Lilac an old record. Millis Resident Records. Partial record of elite members of House Millis contains a record of Arcane Smith. Curious, and I'm honored by Levy, someone may have heard her insight offer. Looks like a record of members of House Millis. Where exactly did you get this? Unable to recall, only to be returned to owner. Something's wrong. If I like this, she'll have to brag about it herself. I'll try to find the owner anyways, although I'm not sure how useful it'll be, given the way things are now. Interesting. Just being shot at reading, it's fine. Frost Confidential Records 1, from Purifier to Tuner. A purifier is a device that can be built by implanting an artificially made priestess into a culture tube. A tuner is a device meant to absorb the blight generated during the purification process, thereby relieving Frost sorcerers of the burden. Today, purifiers are used as tuners and are invaluable to controlling the soul present in homunculi cores, as the process is always accompanied by the threat of blight. Okay? Okay, yes. Special. Okay, yes. Special alloy core. Core that can be used to unlock its abilities. Core developed in the depths of the silicon core. That has gone berserk, called inert cores. Cannot be removed. This is the most rare to find core that has remained intact in the land of the fumes. Interesting. Check the map. Okay.
Yeah, we don't need that.
Oh, that's unlocked. What's in here? Hello? A frost homunculus. Core looks like it's intact. Gather terminator, which means Lydia Bella. Does it have to be Lilia who tunes the Grim Reaper Millis? We must do what is necessary, Jordan. Go now. Make the preparations. Lydia Bella. Worry not. You'll protect me if necessary, yes? Of course. You may rely on me. Soul Tracer ritual and active tuning must be performed at the same time. I shall be counting on you, my dearest Laura. Lydia Bella. Lydia Bella. Someone. Lydia Bella, she's... It's my fault. I was supposed to keep her safe. Nobody blames you. It was an honest mistake. That's all. Joran? Bella will return to us. Till she does, God this place with your life. I'm counting on you. Interesting. Those memories. Bella, the head of the Frost, Nola, you. So that is indeed what transpired. What happened? Was Lilia not able to tune Nola? Lilia? No. Frost's tuner. I was raised by Lilia, but not here. It's good to meet you. Grim Reaper and Millis, have you come to finish what you started? I know you will. As a matter of fact, I have no memories to speak of. Nor me. Any resentment I feel is towards myself. I feel Lydia Bella. I couldn't keep my promise.
Hey, here's your bookie. Enjoy the show. There's a bunch of letters and numbers, and I feel spam is coming.
And Lilia, out for no fault of her own. There's nothing left for me in this world. I wish I could cease to exist, but homunculi cannot harm themselves. I still need you. As in the others surviving attuners. Survivors? How's Frost?
Yeah, that, like, you think it'd be solved by now, but no, companies are just stupid. Part of it is because, like, they'll post jobs that they don't actually want to fill, but they want, because it looks good for the company to have open jobs, even if they don't ever fill them, because fucking shareholders. Ugh.
Lives? They're alive, but they're still in danger. It's growing in the upper stratum. We're trying to stop it. I understand. I'll help you in any way I can. I wish to help the surviving tuners for their sake. Take this. Frost Lord's Mark, a piece of the key that grants entry to the upper sectum. The key that was made prior to the rivalry between Millis and Frost. It allows the bearer's message to the upper sectum in secrecy. Okay? What is it? I just read it to you. It is a means to enter the upper sectum. Lydia Bella, use it often. Lydia Bella, forgive me.
Do this job. Imagine the fucking Walmarts would be rather simple.
Bella, Lord of the House Frost herself, both as her personal guard as well as in matters pertaining to her private and public affairs. Ever since she lost to Bella, she has continued to protect the Frost estate along her grief.
Well, that's just tutorials, yeah.
Bella's bracelet. Improves stats primarily. Defense up to bracelets. An arcane instrument that belonged to the Lord of House Frost. A gift from House Millis as a token of friendship. Oh, that fucking fell apart faster than, I don't know, Jenga Tower. I'm terrible at jokes. Why do I do comedy shows? It's a little less overall, but I like yield potency. Lady Bella was trying to revive the ancients. She used to be a kind, gentle soul. Then the reign of death came, and she began to act strangely. She would say she could feel the sorrow of the priestesses. I alone stood by her through it all. Lorna. Above all, Lady Bella sought to protect the future of House Frost, the children of the Attuners. On behalf of Lady Bella, I will protect you. What do we have here? Frost Confidential Records 2. Introducing of the Silencing Light, an arcane instrument by House Millis, has led to a sharp decline in the blighted numbers. It has forced sorcerers whose trade was to purify blighted to become attuners instead. Lady Bella is sure to be resentful about this turn of events, considering the Silencing Light was created by repurposing the very research to be Frost painstakingly conducted into homunculi. Oh, that's great. I am of origin. I'm probably not supposed to be here based on the water. Poison water? Okay, no, that's good water. One wonders why Lilac was in the land of origin. And there is the matter of the contraption Lilac was connected to as well. Was it a Millis or Frostmake? This is no place to birth a child. I presume Lilac was brought here from elsewhere. Now, there have been 3 expeditions in the land of origin so far. 2 were led by the chief of tuner Joran, and Lilia and Nola led another. There has to be some reason I was in the land of origin. My body appears to be resistant to the blight too. You know, I'm glad you saved me, but sometimes I can't help but wonder, should you just have... Lilac, there's no reason you should not have been saved. You're a mere infant. Whatever has happened, the blame is not yours to bear. Lilia and you and Nola, I'm grateful for all 3 of you. Also. That's weird. Origin Gem Core. Found that used to unlock its ability luminance and pearl extracted from primordial organism inhabiting the land of origin, similar to an egg, holds the essence of life. It is bound to the magic that emanates from the land of origin. The discovery of origin gems paved the way for cores and the creation of homunculi. And that's what's in here. Okay? Hello. Hello? Chief of Tuner's homunculus.
Entry prohibited.
No, he's turned mutant. Is the Chief of Tuner?
Eliminate intruders.
There's no other way.
No other way. Ensue anime death battle.
Forgive me, Abella. Manipulated. No more. Must honor my word. Must go to Joran. Run away. Is the Chief of Tuner up ahead? Let's find out. We're back in the land of origin. Different room. Gosh, this is going to be a big place once we can finally get to all of it. What do we got here? Joran's notes. 1. The Pillars of Purification has been installed. It is said that Lady Bella and D-Clan collaborated on the device together, although I'm not certain on the specifics. Curiosity got the better of me, and I couldn't help but look inside. But now I wish I hadn't. Why would Lady Bella do this? Is this how far we're willing to go to purify the plate? I don't know what to believe anymore. Somebody's in that thing, aren't they?
There's a small child in the tube. There's a what?
Regular enemy with a health bar.
Oh, the, yeah, it,
That's for school. And the place that Lady Bella longed to return to. Was when it was a pure land of white and blue. Now there's the blight, even homunculus didn't hope to withstand it for long. I assume the reason we haven't yet succumbed has to do with being tuned by Lilac. Yeah, see, even among those with the blood of the priestess, Lilac appears particularly resistant to the blight. So is Lilia. They said that the ancients were born, they were cherished in the Christian in the magic of this land. And after they died, put to rest in it. Perhaps the spread of light is the will, the wishes of the ancients. Interesting. We have here, Jordan's notes too, yep. None of this was supposed to happen. Grim Reaper Millis went berserk while Lilia was in the process of tuning it. That's my fault. I caused that. Lady Bella took me in when I was just an orphan, and yet I couldn't help it. I made the only choice I could, to save Lilia. It doesn't matter what happens to me anymore. My sins are past forgiveness. Alright, interesting. Interesting. Oh, thing. Very interesting. Oh, thing. Primordial Heirloom. For stats, does not grant any additional actions. An amulet that is similar in its purpose to arcane instruments created by the ancients, utilizing primordial creatures that were living vessels of magic. Interesting. What does that... I'm curious on how much that gives. There's a... Is it... Oh, it's a carapace.
Is it equipment? Oh, it's a carapace.
Just about... Of Bella's ring. Offers a low chance of instantly eliminating enemies you attack. More formidable enemies are immune to its effects and causes. A gleaming black ring worn by the priestess of the ancients. Tomes dating back centuries mention a priestess named Abella, who was said to be able to command the souls of the dead. Interesting. Alright, that's everything here. Huh. Huh. Very here. It's just... Yeah. Tried to avoid that, didn't quite work. Chief of Tuner! What happened? It's okay. The soul of Bella, Lord of House of Frost. She's inside me. Survivors of the ancient people survived by binding their souls to those of others. Lilia was meant to do this. The only thing I could do was to stop the ritual. I couldn't save Livia. I'm sorry. Red Lord, I roll this too. A difficult one. Couldn't even say thank you. What can I do? The tuners help him underlie, yes? Find Red Lord. Save him. For me. Jordan. He's just napping. Jordan, dead or napping? He was dead. I think he'd be slumped over. On the side of this room. I assume this is the boss fight. Hi, buddy. What's up? Yeah. Jordan, why? By my own hand, Jordan trusted this to me. To save you. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is supposed to be a sad fight. How do you feel like in the face, too?
Yeah, I saw that coming. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking bot buyer.
Save once more. Jordan was being controlled by Bella. We knew. There was no other way. It was my vow to him. Knew what was to come. It was far more difficult than I expected. Jordan said to tell you. Thank you. Jordan was a foster mother. He must have suffered the most. Now, he's on your wounds. Well, Master Jordan, if you would allow me to repay our debt, I shall lend you my strength. Thank you. Take this as well. Jordan kept it on himself. He must have prepared it for Lilia. Lighted pupil. What appears to be an arcane instrument. It was in the possession of the chief tuner and emits a light that keeps the blight on the land of origin at bay. A crack has formed on the surface, and blight has begun to corrode it. Curious item. Someone else may have further insight to offer. Lilia was hidden within the space, so that Abella could not reach it. In a room that is sealed from the inside after one enters. However, there must exist another path. After all, the ancients lived here once. He remained a reckless man to the end. Good luck, Premier Billy. A Hercules that was once in the service of Chief Tuner Jordan. Dubbed the he led the Hercules of House Frost. On the warfare between Lewis and Frost, he barricaded himself within the tethered steeple to defend their territory. Right? That's all here. X. Let's go to the craftery. Oh, hey. Let's go to the craftery. Oh, hey. Gutsy. How's Levy doing? Haven't seen her in a while. There's something from her here, but I don't know who it belongs to. That's what with you, did she? Yeah, something about Millis residence. I suppose there's no point in hiding it. The name's on there. It was a long time ago, back when I was younger. I used to be an arcane smith for House Millis. I had no idea House Millis arcane smiths were considered the very best in the field. The world, in this world, felt blindly thought the homunculi, the culmination of our arcane engineering know-how, were our own hope. No matter what we did, how many towns we ran experiments, how sturdy we built them, blind still give them in the end. And why wouldn't it? The homunculi are just the same as regular folk. The blight originates from people's hearts. Ain't no running from it. All you got one of those. One by one, the homunculi started to succumb to the humans and began attacking the humans. I've lost a lot of my friends back then. So I decided to get away from it all. It is why I never wanted Levy to become an arcane smith. Why I'd stop her going out. Because I'm not a damn coward myself. Huh? Nils? Do you think they'd hate you if we knew? Oh, you're afraid to black for that. Levy, you hired. You joined House Mills because you wanted to see people, didn't you? And why you became Old City's arcane smith too? Who do you think taught me to help people? Watching you all that time made me want to help too. When I did my part, I thought we could all find a way to keep living in this crappy world. If I ever have to run for it, I can run twice as fast as you. Heck of a tongue lashing. She's right. Everyone here is alive because of you and the arcane instruments you made. This ain't how it's supposed to be. A bunch of kids picking me back up. Thank you. All of you. I'll never forget the folks that suffered because of what I did. I'll carry that forever. I'm also going to make sure I keep swinging this hammer like there's no tomorrow. I trained Levy to become an arcane smith. I'll think about it. I was curious about those records, but I wasn't sure how to ask, so I gave it away. You could have just told me, you know. It's kind of embarrassing. Oh, that's right. Here. Thanks for everything. Levy's mantle. Oh, yeah. This mantle. Same color as yours. Yep, the man on the same stuff. We're in this together, after all. Thanks, Levy. Let's keep working together. Just try not to get into too much trouble, okay? Yeah, I guess that's that. Back to shit with hammers. Right, back to the reason why I came here.
Ugh.
Surveying the suffering, touchy silence, chief terror, making the crystalline realm of the tuners. Let's go down there. But that's not it. That's a whole different area. So there's something there. I'll figure out how to get up there. Hold on. There's a risk like right here, so. Reunion. Because we shall be working together from this point on. Can't believe we're letting you join. The kid's too damn nice. And who might you be? Regardless, be aware that I do not take kindly to impertinence. Why, I ain't the one that can't remember. I think we'd have to listen to these two again. A little bit of bickering isn't so bad, is it? If you say so. And Laura, why don't you catch up over here and join the party? Yes, yes. Long ago, work at Arcane Factory. Old homunculi, clang, 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 thrown away, old homunculi. Humans also clanging, then made go away. How ironic. Garm, why were you in the lower stratum? Don't remember, but saved by little arcane smith when thrown out. Run into lower stratum together, but Garm caught work in mine. I see. I'm glad I didn't dispose of you, Garm. Do my best, or dispose of friends. Right, let's go back here.
Oh, don't do that. There we go. That's better.
That's not cool. Hello? Hello? Yes. It's not safe here. Is something the matter? I've been deep in thought. The Blight Plains Nation, I've been looking into it. I believe I may have a connection to it. The blighted fumes, they began to emanate from the depths from the land of origin when the Reign of Death came. Here there's a device, the Pillar of Purification, that can cleanse the blight in the land of origin. That appears to not be working. The Pillar of Purification. Now, to look into the frost. There are mutants everywhere, you need to get to safety. Don't worry, I'll leave some. Oh, she knows what she's done. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Now, back to the respite, in the new area.
Gee, I wonder who that could be. Do we have a potential protagonist?
Mysterious glowing can. It's uranium. Increases break damage.
I did not, fucking...
He's like, mysterious glowing can. It's uranium. Increases break damage. Delta by 20% a can of preserved fluid that has been discarded for a considerable length of time. Manufactured at the Arcane Factory appears to have been part of a trial run for new long-lasting food substance. For reasons unknown, it glows with dim magic. Both the ingredients within and manufacturing process have not been disclosed to the public. Sorry. It's manufactured by some dim goo.
We'll have to fucking get a fucking image of the fucking dim goon guy.
You got sick. How my brakes did. I can't help but wonder what's the purpose I was created. We all ask that question for once in our lives. Not hundreds.
Yes.
Yes, like push buttons, such mean fast for homunculus. You got sick. How my brakes did. I can't help but wonder what's the purpose I was created. We all ask that question for once in our lives. Not hundreds. Hey, lava. Oh, man.
Here.
You're hiding something over here. What do you got?
Worker surveillance records. Subject 511, 540 transfer lower strand due to deterioration. 46, no abnormalities. No abnormalities for 47 either. 60, boy due to accident. 62, exhibiting signs of defiance under strict surveillance.
Ah, Palantir. That's that stream. 15 out of 24.
Hey, Levy. Hey, Levy. Levy? Oh, it's you, Lilac. Don't scare me like that. You were facing me as I walked up. Lost in thought. I was thinking about an idea for a new arcane instrument. Wouldn't it be neat if there was one that let you zip around way up? Sort of like riding on the fumes. That reminds me, I found something, but I don't know what it is again. Black perfume, highly potent magic fume inhaler that produces a tranquilizing effect. No longer in production. Here's item number 5. Maybe somebody else may have heard it. I think I've seen something like this before. There he is. Oh, wait, is that perfume? No, don't just pop out like that. Perfume. That thing ain't meant for two of you. Too bad it's busted, though. Wouldn't mind it myself. Very lot of sorcerers like it too. If it's no use to you guys, then maybe I'll give it to Gordon. Hold on a second. There's still a chance we can fix it. No? Oh, okay. Guess that's that. Okay, I'm gonna go check out some other stuff out. See ya. Alright, bye. Sounds like a foreshadowing for a tool we'll get. A way to go up, up. I don't know if that was intent. What the fuck are you talking about? You put this ledge here just to stop me? Nothing. Room up here. Factory management records by one of the factory administrator, Kane Millinus. Authority over the Imperium Parasol and all the Magi is hereby transferred to the Monkey Bliss Killer.
Wait, no, that's not. That's the recording. That's not live.
Lot of the above. Authority over all manufacturing operations is hereby transferred to Vailgrind, and Vailmist. Interesting. Also, you have a Porker sound effect. Congratulations.
Me trying to read something. Meanwhile, the fucking redeem. Ah! The loudest possible noise.
Here we are. And scrap. No.
We're making spaghetti at 3 a.m. We gotta be quiet. Knocks over jaw.
Lavater's tag. Reduces damage taken by enemies by 10% and increases susceptibility to status effects. A tag worn by workers at the arcane factory. The factory employs homunculi that have undergone modifications to allow them to withstand harsh working conditions. Despite these modifications, however, the constant runaway incidents continue unabated. Right? And that's everything here, so we just have the annoyingly placed boss fight. You and Nola used to work together, didn't you? Is that really your name? That? Or any other details you may be able to share? Only that you were known as the Reaper. I recall Lady Lilia was surprised that you didn't have a name. I want to give you one. My time with you two was when I was assigned to the Lower Stratum Depth Survey Team. It was prior to Lilac being sent to the subterranean facilities. I'm not certain of what happened next. And the subterranean facilities were safe back then, weren't they? Yes, but House Mills claimed the location the tuners were using as a base and converted it into a testing site. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, well, thank you. No, you don't need to know my game name. That wasn't so bad.
Everyone's worse because you gotta
Especially with our autonomous.
moves.
Did I say something, buddy? Damage to core systems. Emergency shutdown.
There was more to that. Or was there?
Got dashy sound.
There was a second shutdown, I just didn't read it.
Something going to come out. That looks like a door. It stopped. Homunculus ceaselessly creating homunculi. Was it acting of its own will? Or was it the will of the administrator, Gilroy? Perhaps it has been infected by Gilroy's consciousness. The central stratum is more infested with weakness than I expected. I never imagined fumes from the depths could pose this much of a flaw. It bears further investigation. I shall have amplifier times 3, hooray. Yeah, I'm glad the fire has some damage. Maybe we can upgrade normal now. Well, we gotta eat that. Just out of the way.
Yeah, there's no yapping. That was just to marker the fight as it. Just a marker that the fight was happening.
Damage to core systems. Emergency shutdown. I remember, this is where I was born. I'm not gonna lie, that reminds me. Consider this thing a parent of sorts. Not a parent, a brother in arms. I want to stop it, but we all have roles. Thank you, from all homunculi. Of course. In fact, room where homunculi were modified. I want to find it. I understand, we'll find it. Rest now, alright? Also, shit like that is why I have audio tracks on. I have audio tracks. Things are on different audio tracks. Where are we going? Oh, hey, the room where they're modified that. Chekhov's gun shown and shot in the same scene.
This is my gun. Bang.
This is where I was modified. There's a record here of that day. It looks like the process was only partially completed. Incomplete. Felt like something was missing. Do you want to be completed, guard? Want to do more for my friends. Need it for the upper stratum. Okay, I'll start it up.
Touch.
I take you to upper stratum. Thank you, Garm. We're counting on you. Garm's ascent. Hold up. Press B. Power to launch oneself skyward with aid of an enhanced Garm. With it, grows the ceilings and destroys open his path. Things unfortunate find themselves anywhere. Take damage and have their parts destroyed.
Fly twice as high. It's in a book. Reading
And
Rainbow.
Right, so that's how we'll... Minor enhancement project. Subject prototype evacuator. High output booster has been installed. Jet propulsion. Improved ability. Expand. Mindful terrain. Flight test successful. Full scale procedure pending return. Factory administrator Kane Millis. Alright, interesting.
That says excavator, not evacuator. Two very different words there, sir.
What we got here? Kane's ring. Recovers HP by 0.5% damage inflicted. HP will not recover if this amount is less than 1. What's the price of this? A ring worn by Kane, Lord of House Millis? Kane's share arcane instruments with the rest of the world. Kane spent most of his days hard at work at the factory. Right, it's gonna sue wrong Kane. There's no way wrong. Oh yeah, that door. As one does. We're back at the school, so we just gotta go all the way left because we couldn't ascend the... students that remain, we must detect an unusual energy, one characteristic of arcane instruments that are prohibited. What do you have there? Prohibited. This black perfume. Where did you obtain it? Finally, somebody in the know. This shall not do. I'm afraid I shall have to confiscate this. Hi. Even worse, it's been modified to release an unusually high concentration of magic. Is something wrong? I'm reminded of a time when a tuner visited the academy once before. Joran was his name, I believe. Joran? So this was the chief of tuners. What the hell was he doing at the academy? He was here to look up breeding materials on the land of origin, and the frost, and soul resurrection. Soul resurrection. The land of Fumes is said to once have been ruled by the ancient peoples. The priestesses were said to wield magic that allowed them to take control of one's very soul. Details on the subject are scant, however. All this ancient stuff feels like only the frost had any idea what they were all about. Regardless, the perfume is a most hazardous article. If anyone were to ingest such a large quantity of magic, it would result in death. If you happen to know Jordan, you would do well to let him know. I understand. In return for letting me confiscate the perfume, you may have this. Triple magic vial. I am not trying to read that. Grants 3 additional relic slots. Wow. 3 vials connected to one another form arcane absorbs and stores trace magic. Here. Tryptonite. Magic vials proposed by students of the Academy adopted for mass production.
Well, if I said I wasn't going to read it, and then I just read it.
This is far more useful. Thank you. You're most welcome. Think of it as a token of gratitude for everything you've done for us. My perfume. Poor guy's a drug addict.
Poor guy's a drug addict.
Oh. Alright, biological research facility. A familiar feeling. Did I live here from Lilia? Interesting.
And here's your bookie. Enjoy the show. That's another name with just random numbers and letters. That's going to be another spam bot. Oh well. Not like anybody else is here.
Alright, biological research facility.
I want to leave that in. Right here. No.
Level up. As I exploded.
No.
Level up. As I exploded upon. Calderus records. Subject Calderus. Fusion with avian species during cultivation stage successful. Mental state is clouded and unstable. The durability of the enhanced body remains an unresolved issue. Form highly dependent on mental state. Note, based upon findings from blighted fusion with avian species in a foreign nation. Interesting.
Okay.
So, why do you dress so differently from all the other research at the biological research facility? I have an admiration for witches. Witches. Beyond the borders of this nation were sorcerers and witches, once capable of using a form of magic that has no connection to the magic of origin. They lived in a place called the Witch's Thicket. There, they would conduct research into magic alongside their allies. They would soar through the sky, riding brooms, without so much as a trace of magicite in them. It's quite remarkable. I found myself utterly captivated by some of the things I read in those books. I like to try flying on a broom someday, too. Sounds fun, doesn't it? Someday I'll make a broom-shaped arcane instrument that can carry two and take it flying. I'll hold you to that. That was just the devs giving you a reason why you have a sexy witch following you around.
The devs fucking barely disguised fetish. Hans, get the JPEG. We'll do it later. Alright.
But not have to talk to you? Interesting. Do I know you from somewhere? Yeah, I can't remember. I haven't been myself lately. Alright. Having a guy there, so, well, we can go down now. There's so much to the left here. Yes! Congratulations, you hit the Danhausen jackpot. It's good. Important shit down there.
You've awoken something deep inside me.
Yes! Congratulations, you hit the Danhausen jackpot. Something's been nagging me, the biological research facility. You were here once too, weren't you? Yeah. After I broke out of this place, the tuner that helped me get back on my feet in Gold City was Lilia. Then after I came to my senses, when you tuned me, I saw your face overlap with hers. Couldn't remember at the time, but it's coming back to me now. Lilia spent a lot of time in Old City. She worked with the townsfolk and the homunculi trying to do whatever she could for both. Even after all the other tuners ran to the central stratum, she stayed behind. The reason that tuners are still welcome in Old City is because Lilia was one. Now everyone trusts you as well. I don't think I can live up to Lilia. I can't do anything for all those homunculi lived in her pores, even if I did manage to help all of you. And yeah, that didn't stop you. You're still doing whatever you can. Getting your hands dirty for both homunculi and humans. Give yourself a little more credit. Thanks, Yolvin.
Boy, Yolvin. Dr. Yolvin. Aliens? That laser is coming from...
Just going to try to clear the whole map of this area. Oh, that was down. Smack it. Anything unable to platform? Yeah, let's see what's this way. That laser's coming from off screen. Which means this area, even though I transitioned screen, this area is still technically loaded. So you technically don't need these screen transitions, except for just camera framing. Which is like interesting in itself, but it's also minorly annoying. Yeah, we can get down there. I don't want to die, I don't want to die. There's this door here we can't go by. What do you want to say? The barrier disappears, everyone will know the suffering the blighted rain brings. Alright, let's go down. And down farther. Alright. Yeah, that's all we get.
What do you want?
Say, the barrier disappears, everyone will know the suffering the blighted rain brings. Alright, let's go down. And down farther. Alright. Test subject to tuner. Lost test subject to tuner. Sounds like us, probably. That scene probably fight. No? Lilia Frost, test subject records. That's right, I used to be here with Lilia before I woke up in the lower stratum. I remember having a look like a company. Things weren't so bad. And then the transport capsule. I remember being placed inside so I could be sent down to the subterranean testing site. I was the only one to make it out. At the time, something was after Lilia, but it wasn't a homunculus. Lilia. Interesting. Now, seems to the right here. Further down. The subjects are vested to the next room when the lights turn on. Hey, little doodad. Lilia's diary. Will there be another experiment today? While the process has been trying, watching Lilac grow has become my secret joy. For a child, Lilac has been taken to the ways of an tuner remarkably quickly. Good. That's what you need to survive. This is how a mother would feel raising a child, or an older sister perhaps. All I can say for certain is that Lilac brings a smile to my face like no one else can. I hope we can greet tomorrow together again. God damn it, this game is making me feel!
Then we had a boss fight. Hack.
There we go, passive damage for the win. It's a homunculus. It looks like me. It didn't work. There's a rune on here I've never seen before. Mock battle count, 1,202. Result, victory. 780. Well done. Mock battle preparations complete. Rebooting. Lilac. Go to sleep. Well done. I hope I was... Thank you very much. Was that the right thing to do? What the mind forgets, the body does not. I was born here. I spent most of my life in marching. I'm likely created for the sole purpose of my training. It is just as well that I have no recollection of such painful memories, but I will honor those through my own. Become part of me and live on. Unidentified core. Found that we use ability, specialized core, secret house millis is never commercially produced. Bunch of doors here. Those. It's Gilroy! I was forced to return to the upper stratum. I did not expect you would be able to pursue me all the way here. Look at you. How long do you think you can continue to exist in a body so corrupted by blight? Ignorant fools. My lord entrusted the homunculi to me. Sustaining the barrier that keeps this nation safe is a responsibility that takes a heavy toll, even on a homunculus such as myself. Unless the blighted body is regularly replaced, the consciousness will be forever lost. You intend to maintain the barrier over the land of fumes? Something has to change. A frost with the blood of the priestesses would possess the power to bear the burden. Albella believed this as well. In the reign of Death it claimed many a victim, the bulk of whom were of House Millis. Lord Cain Millis was among these we lost. I was there at the end, when he took his final breath. Lord Millis feared you. You walked in the reign of death, unfettered. He feared a world where the barrier would dissipate, leaving a blighted land where only the frost would live on. And that is why I shall see to the eradication of the attuners by my own hands. No, the eradication of all of House Frost. That isn't what I want. For us to be the only survivors. If we don't do something, the barrier will... Lilac, it's beyond reasoning. We must do what must need to be done. That's right. This is only fitting. I was not expecting a boss fight here. Hey, alright, I've been one shot. Let's check out the rest of the area.
Me casually being fucking one shot.
We go. So, crystallized fusion reduces damage taken from enemies by a percentage depending on the number of filled SP gauges. 1 gauge, 10%, 2 gauges, 15. An inert core that is fused with a chunk of magisite causing an uncanny reaction. The result of a fusion-related accident at a biological research facility. Pulsates constantly and reacts to...
Did we ever figure out how to get 2 SP gauges? I don't think we did.
We have 2 SP gauges. Let's go.
You know what's not that. That was just one of the things we didn't do.
Anything else? Alright. Huh? Hey, how you been? Hoot. Looking good, Moonin. What's this? Hoot. Hoot, hoot, hoot. What is it, girl? What? Wait, is that Hugin? Doesn't look like the mutant's doing. His core's intact, too. Can we fix him? Give me a minute. This is my area of expertise. You did it! Ooh. Come on, can I assure us something? As long as the core still works, I'll come back to anything. Hoot, hoot. You know, Hugin belonged to the chief tuner. He gave them to my big brother and me. My brother and I always going together, and he'd keep telling us to knock it off and learn to get going. I got Moonin, he got Hugin. But then the mutants got him. Hugin, I'm glad you made it. Now you're back, you should be with Moonin. Hoot, hoot, hoot. They're in your hands now. Thank you. Well, see you then. See you around. I'll keep doing what I can from here. Autonomous ability. Mark this die for reconnaissance or restores and shooter's health. This might create Fugian moving troop potential comes as 4 as a pair. Fugian is a memento of East's late brother. Oh, I misread health. Oops, eat his health. Great. Lost his life to the rain of death.
Perfect. What I meant to do.
Oh wait, no, there's a talk. What's wrong? Quiet. They're resting. They're so soothing. Yes. Why like what are you doing? I just never get tired of watching them. I'm already tired. Well, I guess that was a wholesome interaction or something. Let's take this shortcut.
But I guess that was made to be adorable, I don't know.
There we go. No. After all this. Like you, I'm a homunculus of House Millis. It is a bond that runs deep. Why then did you betray that bond? I was loyal to our house, was I not? You fool. It was not you that betrayed us. You were tasked with infiltrating House Frost as an agent of Millis. Instead, you let your emotions get the better of you. As for what came of your folly, would you rather not remember, would you? Trust no one. Those were the final words of our Lord. And that is why I do not care for your words, nor those of this presumptuous whelp. If you wish to end House Millis, end it all, make your way to the Imperium Parasol in the upper stratum. You shall have to summon every ounce of strength you can muster to destroy this core, for I shall not be deterred as the protector of this nation. And he leaves again. Gilroy! Are you okay? It appears these blood-stained hands have much to atone for. Nola, let us be on our way to the upper stratum.
No, there's more yapping.
Homunculi restoration device, like the one Gilroy had. It appears it was meant to aid the exploration of the lower stratum depths. New variety of high-output arcane amplifier, I believe I may be able to equip this. Gilroy must be stopped. It is a desire all Millis homunculi share. Unless we stop him, the factory will continue to mass-produce homunculi, and the cycle will never end. Allow me to help pave the way for us. Let's do it. While clinging to a wall, hold ZR and release continuous dash the air across the wall. Once pontoon pass may be opened by dashing through breakable walls. Dashing into enemies will cause damage to destroy their parts.
So a fucking crystalline dash from Hollow Knight. Ah, so it's the crystalline dash from Hollow Knight. I knew exactly what I was going to say.
What do we got here? Gilroy examination record. Subject Gilroy. Regular replacement of parts and equipment has succeeded in temporarily delaying the effects of the light corruption. A link to the magic of origin necessary for maintenance of the barrier puts a strain on the subject and affects light advancement. Note, core in inert, untunable state. Astoundingly, the subject maintains consciousness, but condition is designated critical. Okay, so he's technically already dead. Odd. Ooh, echo device. Increases damage dealt by primary abilities by 15%. An arcane instrument that was in development at Biological Research Facility. Work on it was halted while it was still in the prototype phase. Originally intended to augment Antuna's capabilities. House Millis ceased further development following a dispute with House Frost. Alright, that's that. What is up with this?
It was such a weird room. I do not know why it was. I forget why. Find something here? I'll just scrap.
And what do we have here? Cutscene. What's this? Documents on the Imperium Parasol. By drawing magic from the land of origin, the Imperium Parasol is capable of emitting an unceasing magic barrier. Precipitation particles that fall from the barrier serve as fuel for all homunculi, allowing them to operate without the need for magicite as power source. Continuous operation of the barrier requires the presence of Cain Millis, or Homunculus Recocud. Gilroy has been tasked with this duty at present, but a successor must be readied in anticipation of blight deterioration. It's about the barrier. The Imperium Parasol was constructed to ward off the Rain of Death. The barrier draws its magic from the land of origin. It looks like there's a key inside. Or Millis' mark, a piece of the key that grants entry to the upper stratum. The key that was made prior to the rivalry between Millis and Frost. It allowed its bearers to pass through the upper sanctum in secrecy. If we put two halves of the key together, we should be able to gain entry to the upper stratum. I believe the room used by Cain, the Lord Millis himself. Nola, is something the matter? No, nothing. I was merely thinking. That sounds like if we destroy the barrier, that kills all the homunculus. Yeah, it is weird how you can only go so far in one direction without the other. There we go. This is what's missing up here. Chiron. These increases SP gauge by 4% every 2 seconds. That could be rather nice. Don't help by Sorcerer's Academy D-Class, first Minister of the Academy, tailored to suit the Sorcerer's needs. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Now what I'm thinking. So I think
It's me running. Oh, fuck this. The annoyance and then me not figuring out this room when the answer was just to go up here.
yeah, that was it is. Cracked Malachite Dagger. Increases damage dealt by tuner arts by 15%. Dagger concealed by homunculus that had plotted murder of D-Clan. Covered in Medicite after attempt at D-Clan failed, homunculus was sent to the holding cells. Oof. And then back up here. Probably something just hiding in here. Hey, there we go. Perfect. Let's see what we... Ancient's Fury. Improves stats, primarily defense, up to 2 braces can be equipped at a time. An ominous artifact left behind by the Ancient, said to have been worn by the priestesses. Okay, what are the actual stats since I just got this thing? That's not too great. What do we get?
All that.
That's for Gem Origin Core. I hate it here. Let's progress. Blessed. It means to the upper stratum. I'm kind of nervous. Please, wait. Our friends from the Arena Tower, what are you doing here? Got word you were making your way to the upper stratum. Well, we've been looking for a way up there ourselves. We wish to help. The upper stratum is likely the most heavily guarded place in the entire nation. I shall scout ahead to find us a path. Time for games is over. Prevail or die trying. Thank you, all of you. We are built and home for combat. It is our time now. Let's meet the upper stratum. Let us be on our way.
Fuck.
Over here now. Bird. So easy. What do we get? Upper Stratum Communication Device. Administrative District Lockdown. Notice as the reign of death continues to cause severe harm to the Upper Stratum, survivors are advised to seek shelter at the Control Tower or other similarly secure locations and await rations. During this period of lockdown, residents are prohibited from leaving the Upper Stratum. Residents that have been affected by the blight will be quarantined to the Central and Lower Stratums, the Upper Stratum Guard. I see. So everything went to shit down here, up here. Due to the fact, though, well, it started raining.
Started raining and everything started to rot. Why was that markered? That's just an amplifier, pickup item. I don't know why there's a marker here.
Was it all okay? Yeah, so, there's all...
Yeah. Oh.
Rest. It's fight, not a boss fight. Hate here. I've been half out. You saw that was in... Sir? You saw that. That was... Good one. Why is there a cutscene? It looks like it was made for you. Could these have been your quarters? Do you remember anything? I don't remember this room being here before. I've never seen Nola during my time here. I see. Wonder whose room it was then. So the fuck is this thing? Unidentified transformer. One that can be used to unlock and enhance Nola's abilities. A magic transformer developed by House Millis. Proprietary, highly fuck. Is a central component in the transformation mechanism of Nola's weapon.
Hey, here.
Me being fucking illiterate. It's less that I'm fucking illiterate and more that my mouth doesn't work.
Where the hell are the respites?
I won't allow your death to be in vain. Okay, go up. We're here, so we have to go back to the other room. So what's this way? Biological research facility, okay. Priestess's Tears. Increases damage dealt to enemies by percentage depending on the number of filled SP gauges. 10%, 15%. An arcane instrument built by House of Frost. It was used to store excess magic of sorcerers whose magic potential greatly exceed that of others. Okay. Oh, we're in a new area. Oh wait, no, this is just the other side of this switch.
We're in a new area. That was a lie. Wrong.
Hey. Yes and no. No. I came prepared for this. Oh, it's two of them. This place. I seem to remember it. Glad there's a respite here. I still only have one SP gauge, is my thing. Also, this was... This one is... Okay. Yeah, so we have for Stratum. Thank you, Lilac. We wouldn't have made it without you. Thank you, Motley. Say, do you ever think about becoming the next lord of your house? Gilroy always wanted me to. But I don't think my father wanted to entrust the duties of a lord to a human. He didn't trust the judgment of humans. But you have the perspective of both humans and homunculi. You'd be a great fit. I do, don't I? I never expected my comrades to follow us into the upper stratum. They always did care about you, deeply about you. Perhaps it was our mutual hatred of D-Clan that forged such strong bonds between us. However, I suspect it wasn't just for me. You earned their respect as well. If that's so, I hope I'm worthy of it then. Do you like the name number 7? As names go, it doesn't suit you very much. I don't dislike it. The number connects me to my comrades. I understand. I like being called Lord of Frost, too. Alright, well, we have a respite in here now.
Singular respite in this entire fucking area. I do not know why. It's so fucking spaced out.
That's why this room isn't clear. Motley's communication device. How are you doing, Lord Motley? Please take some time off from the academy whenever you should feel the need to do so. Rest assured that, for the time being, I am capable of carrying out Lord Kane's duties. There is also a confidential matter I'd like to confide with you. There exists a homunculus with whom I'm very close and would very much like to introduce the two of you. Let us meet and speak in person soon, Gilroy. I think that's how he tricked the kid. Ooh.
I think that's how we met a D-Clan and then became a tiny spider. Then fucking about another boss fight.
Shield enemies. Parry your shield. Yes, sir.
I'm the main character. Only I am allowed to parry.
Protect Imperium Parasol. Failed my duty. Please stop. Master Gilroy. All by himself. The Lord's burden. Nothing left to protect. Forgive me. Done all I can. You have earned your rest. Instrument April 5. Let's go downstairs. I knew there'd be another way up. First your chest. Celestial Bangle. Your stats primarily defense, bracelets can be equipped at the same time. The bracelets marked with a rune depicting celestial rays. Bangles were the creation of King Nillis, Lord House of Nillis, and the Master Craftsman. Alright. So
what does that mean?
we've come a long way. You can climb to the Imperium Parasol. Down the lower shrine, you look up and see this place far off in the distance. Lilac, are you ready to face Gilroy? Hell no. I'm a little nervous, but with all of you here, I think things will work out. I too am grateful for all of you. I've got your back. Doesn't sound like you, Nola. Not that I'm complaining. Let's keep moving.
Long.
Gilroy's communication device. Gilroy, as you well know, I consider you my other self. This is not only because you were created from a biological replica of me, but also because, for better or worse, you and I are exceedingly similar in countless other ways. As such, I have been forced to place the most heavy burden on you. Rest assured, I know that the pain of sustaining the barrier is immeasurable, and I'm preparing a homunculus to succeed you in this painful duty. I ask that you endure a little longer. Kane Millis. Interesting.
Nameless Priestess Ring. SP gain while attacking increased by 20. A ring from Abella, Lord of House Frost. The homunculi of House Frost were created in conjunction with those of House Millith, but it is said that the Frosts parted with a number of valuables as part of the agreement between the two houses. Interesting. That's that room. Clear. What's not clear in this room? Do they know anything about these items?
I knew it.
I'd heard there were survivors in this nation, of the ancient people. It appears the rumors were true. You're descended from them too, aren't you? The priestesses of the ancients. It's rather obvious just looking at you. Huh? Where I'm from, and this land of fumes, they were both once ruled by the ancient people. The priestesses are their legacy. The Blight, too, has existed since the time of the ancients, the embodiment of people's hatred. The Blight comes from people? Are you a priestess? A descendant of theirs, in a manner, not unlike you. The ancient people dwelled in the depths, in a place that is said to be secret. I've been waiting to see it for myself, even if there's nothing left of it. This flower is now not red. I believe she did that. You dwell in the depths by sacred. Nothing left of it. No, it's you. Thank you for coming. That thing you got there, an arcane instrument made by the frost, is it not? Do you know what it is? I suspect I might, although I certainly didn't expect to see it again. Looks like something one of my pupils might have made, and a tutor, as it were. No good with arcane instruments, that one. Not like his younger sister. But then he always was full of surprises. Shy, competitive, and too proud to ask for help. He was the cutest little rascal. Listen to me go on. Let me see that, dear. There, as good as new. Now you can have it back now. Are you sure? It's called a gear. Like metal gear? It's an arcane instrument commonly used by tuners, although I'm not sure that you'll find it useful yourself. Incomplete gear. Fire reduces Lilac's weight. An arcane instrument restored by Elder of the Sorcerer's Village, a prototype fashioned by the chief of tuner, Joran, and given to his master and former tuner, Cassia, when he was a child. Interesting. This area is now clear. Here she is. I was taking a brief rest. Here? How are you feeling? The light. It's quite taxing down here. Well, numb and unpleasant, but it's nothing I can't handle. Be careful. You may have a resistance to the blight, but don't become like me. Are you okay? I'm fine. That aside, I happened upon an unusual magic barrier. I believe it may have been put in place by a priestess of the ancients. I took the liberty of dispelling it, and now I'm going to rest a little longer. Are you really sure you're okay? Alright. Wait, this is the other side of the room, so isn't this a boss fight? Feels like it'd be a boss fight. Hi! Lilia? Lilia, I'm so sorry it took us so long. Open your eyes, please, wake up! Don't touch her. The blight. Is there anything we can do? You can do? Even if the blight is purified, I don't know if it'll save her. No. But if we do purify it, it would ease her suffering. Purifying the blight. I wish I could do it. Purify the blight. As I am now, I have no strength. My voice wouldn't reach. All I can do is impart the knowledge of the priestesses. I'm sorry. There's even the smallest chance that we can save Lilia from her suffering. I'll do whatever it takes. And I will return to the surface and think of what we could do. Lilia. Alright, still not good with this room, but I think I know where she is. That room still pisses me off. Drink of water.
I'll just leave this in, it's fine.
Still no idea what this blighted eye. As I say it, that blighted pupil you have, perhaps it could take the place of an amulet for purifying the blight. The fumes have eaten away at it, the blight in this nation. We need to learn more. What the fuck does that mean? So I still have the eye, so... Use investigate the nation's blight more closely. That's actually in here.
Up.
Final findings. Why did prophecy, we born of the land of origin, shall in the fullest of time return to our place of birth, stripped of what which is rightly ours by the knave sorcerers, let our sorrow and bile manifest as unyielding blight. Thus, when the fated time should come to pass, we shall be reborn anew in this land of origin, and the world shall return to us ancients. Abella, O most pliable priestess, we have left behind. We await your return. Alright. So something in this room. Typhon. Just 2 HP, 2% HP every 2 seconds. I think that's better than the other one. Totem meant to aid investigation of dangerous terrain and attack to help reduce the burden of flight, however, few homunculi were able to withstand its effects. Interesting. Levy, how in the fuck is... Down here. Levy, how in the fuck is Levy down here? Unless you're not Levy. Levy, what are you doing down here? Levy, how did you get here? I want to see for myself. Land of origin. That's nothing like you reading the books. It's so lonely here, even though this is supposed to be where magic and life comes from. I don't think it was always like this. Light was transformed. Transformed this place, just like it did the Crimson Forest. Here, I found this. Feel of the Land of Origin. A vestige of the sorcerers of the ancients. It contains a description of the blighted fields. The Land of Origin was once known as the Holy Land of the ancients. The curious item unearthed by my review. Someone else may have further insight you want to know. Here's something to do with the blight. It might come in handy. Thanks. I'll look for someone that can decipher this. Levy, it's dangerous down here. Why don't you come back with us? Okay, I'm leaving already. You take it from here, Lilac. Be careful. See ya. Swear to God.
Swear to God, Levy. We enter a room and you're suddenly dead. That's not good. Ugh. So I decided to check out the fucking channel the spam bot posted. That man has been live for 13 fucking hours. Like, on God, man. Like, even on a day off, that's a lot.
Hey, you have a thing. Ah! The blighted people from that steel. With these, I could... Let me see those. This is an amulet. When you perform a purification, it will reduce the blight's burden on your body. I once used it myself. I was able to restore it using the blighted pupil. Faintly glowing Aegis Curio. An heirloom with the power to repress and even purify the effects of the blight. It has been fine-tuned for an attuner's use by a priestess from a far-off land. It may be used on Lilia, in the land of origin. I can purify the blight. Like me, you share a deep connection with the priestesses. If you can reach her heart, I'm certain you will be able to do. You will be able to. Reach your heart, like Tony. The truth, Lilia, could have been purified when we first found her. But if I had shown you how, you would have wanted to try and lost your mind to the light. And so I wanted to find another way. I'm sorry, I lied to you. It's okay. Thank you. I mean it. Be careful. Let's go, Nola. Yes. To the canon ending.
These two are up too high. Not that I have anything up on the third rack, but still.
Lilia, please, wake up. Nola? Allow me to share this garden.
The power of friendship!
Whoa, look at this, it's so pretty. This flower, it's called a magnolia, I want you to see it. It doesn't resemble me in the slightest. Magnolia, you do not need to bear the station's weight upon your shoulders. I will return for you, once our future has been secured. Rest now. Do not cry, Lilia. You and a part the tuner will connect us. We shall meet again. Lilac, forgive me. I was unable to protect you. When you are older, you need to save Lilia. The three of us will meet again, that I promise you. Those were your memories. Lilia and my tuner. It seemed you inherited that duty from her. Ah. Lilac? I see you. You came looking for me. There's so much I want to talk to you about, so much I can't remember. This is where I found you, when you were little. I've never regretted the choice I made that day, the choice to protect you. I trust you feel the same, don't you, Magnolia?
This is the place where she found her. Which makes me believe she was just created by the land of origin itself.
Lilia, I'm sorry it's taken us so long. Magnolia, is that her real name? That's right. I realized when I tuned her. Magnolia. Didn't know her own name. The name Gilroy concealed to hide your true strength. My true strength? Only two people have the power to sustain the appearance parasol barrier. Gilroy and you. While Gilroy is only able to sustain the barrier, you have the power to destroy it as well. In Lord House, Lilith, it would seem he entrusted the future to Butterfly. So that can't be. I too wish to entrust our future to you. Lilia. Nola. I remember giving you that name. There are other memories too. Things I can't remember. I myself prefer Nola. It feels warmer. Is it the same thing at the time? Right. In it I felt something. The cries of suffering, but the lives that spring forth from the land of origin. The Imperium Parasol, it and Gilroy are connected to this place, siphoning its magic to sustain the barrier. And in turn, Gilroy's anguish, his anger and pain, are infecting the land of origin. If I have the power to destroy the barrier, perhaps I could use the connection to put this foolish place out of its misery as well. Huh? And then to the fumes, then to our worries. An efficient plan, is it not? If you did that, you'd be destroying the source of our magic, and all we'd be left with is the reign of death. Well, speaking in jest, you know, it wouldn't do to wield this power lightly. What if rather than destroying it, we were to release the magic of origin instead? Wish it upon the blight and reign of death. What put an end to the blight? It would certainly be a heavy wager, but magic is the most miraculous thing. I'll remain here. When Nola makes contact with the magic of origin, I'll help redirect it. You do that? No, we just got you back. Who knows what it would do to this place? I'm sorry. I can't leave this place. Huh? My connection to the magic of origin is all that is keeping me alive. Perhaps this was a balanced plan all along. No. Damnation. There must be some other way. Perhaps the priestess we met. There's no time. I don't know how long I have. The choice is yours. The future is in your hands. Take this. It will allow us to remain connected to one another. Lilia's blighted ring unleashes the full power of Nola's attuner's art. With it, she will be able to destroy the appearing parasol's barrier, a ring that has been corroded by the blight. Lilia's powers, deeply connected to the magic of origin, resides within it. White priestess attire, dazzling light remains, it must appear to shimmer the true mysterious order, quite unlike magic. I still like the blue better. Lilia. And there she is, asleep. Her soul must yearn for release after spending so long bound to this place. Whatever your decision, I will abide by it. Beyond the truth. Reunite with Midnight.
Alright.
I'm
Running around and finding things. I think most of what we've just found. Yeah, wait. What are we doing talking to this guy?
Levy, hey, could you? I gotta look back in order to what you did, doing my part to reopen the shop at Central City. I can't make by myself. I've left my friends mine in charge. I'm right by you as much as I would. Make sure you stop by when you're in Central City. Oh, you won't do anything. What about you, Levy? Just stick anyway. Already, I wanna go back out. I guess some stone thing really was useful. Maybe I should just stick to scavenging for stuff. It says incomplete, so I feel like we can do something with it.
Oh, the gear. I was trying to figure out the gear because it sounds like a upgradable thing. And a lot of this is just me trying to figure out remaining rooms and such.
We're going right. Right was the wrong option. We're going right. Right was the wrong option. Time has come to rest the barrier from the other way. Like we come to a decision.
Yeah.
If this fails, it could mean the end of magic as we know it. But that isn't a burden you should have to carry by yourself. I want to free Lilia from her suffering too. Then we shall go do this together. Trust no one. Those were the final words of our Lord. And that is why I do not care for your words. We know the barrier draws its magic from the land of origin. If you are responsible for sustaining it, that's weakening. It is almost a certainty that it is your blight-addled mutant consciousness causing the blight to spread further. Surely you must understand this. If not me, then who? Who else is worthy of sitting upon this throne? We don't need a throne anymore. What if we were to destroy the barrier, unleash the magic from the land of origin upon the reign of death? Child, do you have any idea what that might do? The land of origin's magic is the very backbone of this nation. Without it, humans would lose their means of survival. Homunculi would perish. All that would remain is famine and plundering. Is that the future you wish for? That we should have to make the choices we are left with. Neither humans nor homunculi. All we can do now is reach out to those closest to us. Brother. And just like, what is this, Magnolia? An attempt on your part to save me? A conceited gesture at best. Very well. You wish to see the magic of origin unleashed? Allow me to demonstrate its power. I shall not yield, and this body is not a rotting husk. Alpha, I want to go back to the left. No. There's shit I'm missing. I'm burning alive. I think I can kill me again. Just dash past me twice. Because I want to see what's to the left. I have very little time in this stream, so I'm not...
Then we went to the left. Just a charmed fragment. I think we got an achievement out of it. And then we failed for the rest of the stream. Failures. Me being bad at video games. That was just a break. Bad at video games still. Here we are.
Oh, hell yes. Fuck. We did it. He will not remain out of commission for long, not while he is connected to the magic of origin, since such is the curse of the administrator. Oh, let's hurry. Bye-bye. Are you certain? Yeah, it's the two of us. No, the three of us. You, Lilia, and me. We can do this. But Nola, if magic ceases to exist, the homunculi will eventually die when the magic in our bodies run dry. A finite lifespan. That makes us even more like humans, wouldn't you say? I suppose. Are you ready? Yeah. Lilia, lend us your power.
There was something weird that popped up on the bottom left. Okay, that's just the saving thing. I thought that was the saving thing.
Jeez. Oh boy, fire. Binary Haze Interaction presents Playing Development. There's a bunch of words I can read. Main development staff, and this is the credits. I guess that's an ending. Here we go. The reign of death and the magic of origin are no more. It feels strange and refreshing. Is this the end? No, this is where it begins. Let's live life to the fullest together for as long as we have. That wasn't that wholesome. I'm not gonna lie, this world might be hell, but we'll live on and fight back. Because I believe the choices you made wasn't wrong. Ah, they changed the startup screen, of course. Now, plus. That's not correct.
Leave this different. Because we did take off the ring for this, I believe. Yeah, we took. Yeah, we changed the because it's the last item.
Trust no one, those were the final words of our lord. I believe we've already seen this, technically. That's why I do not care for your words. The bear draws magic from line barging if you are responsible for sustaining it, and its weakening. It is certainly that your plight battled consciousness, causing the blight spreads further. Surely you must understand this. If not me, then who else is worthy of sitting upon this throne? I shall conquer the blight eventually, and once I'll do it. What? I shall take your place. After all, I was built for the task, wasn't I? Why do you... I remembered. Why it was that I felt such desire to return to the Shroud. Nola. You cannot carry this nation upon your shoulders. Gilroy, brother, I will have that throne now.
So the fight begins. Then we fail. And then we succeed.
Phase 2 and 4. Impossible. Me, bested. Hold on. What you said earlier, is this goodbye? I'm afraid so. I understand. Magnolia! Stop. I beg of you. Don't. You know, I wish for you to inherit the suffering. Not you. That's why I... Wait. You don't have to do this by yourself. There has to be another way. I... Nola. I'll be watching over you, Ally. And so the credits roll again.
And so here we go again with the credits. Although I think I could actually...
Thank you. I like the option to skip cutscenes after I've already seen them. Or credits. Enter Magnolia. Even if this is a life created for someone else, these feelings of wanting to protect you are my own. That was ending A. And now we have other achievements which are just grinding.
And everything else past this is just nonsense that doesn't really matter because it was just us fucking about. Fuck. So, home, which sends us to the start. Okay. Now what we need is voiceover and me fucking... I don't know. It's partly why I fucking don't... It's why I am so bad at procrastinating my editing. Because I have no idea what the plan is from here. I think I just need to yarp out an intro. Then, we get through, Actually, I don't think this needs... Subterranean testing site
Rooms. I do wonder how this links back to Ender Lilies. Also, that...
Yeah, this can just, you don't need that. I need to zoom back in to fix that, though. I forgot to cut out the intro for this.
You are? Break damage below the
That's why, because it's just a tutorial.
As you attack enemies and cause enough back or stagger effect when completed. You chance to go into the defensive where attacks enemies. Yet to be staggered and watch for counterattacks as they recover. I dodge, fuck you. Pressing the wrong button to heal. I'm bad.
I give like fight analysis as the right, because I think we're gonna do this roughly the same as we did Silk Song. I have not uploaded the Silk Song videos. Right, because we're waiting for the DLC to come out so we can fucking ride the algorithm. Right, that's why we haven't done that. I haven't accidentally deleted those, have I? But I think the projects are gone. They should be under finished videos, my time with. Okay, Act 1, Act 2, I called them different things, yeah. Yeah, so we have Act 1. I have okay. We still have the 3 Silk Song videos. Crisis averted. So, what I need to do is open Audacity. Go move that to the audio. Hit record. Up the gain, set the compressor. Here we go, and now I just need to figure out what the fuck to yap. I'm thinking about how I want to edit the rest of this. Let me open one of the Silk Song videos. Let's see how that was actually edited. Open the first one because... Because we have the boss fights. I wish this had... speed.
Bitches love cannons.
Yeah, T? What you got for me? What's up? Trying to figure out how I want to edit this. What you got? Yeah. Yeah, I think goth people hate it too. Yeah, that'd be even worse. I understand. What do hands eat for lunch? I feel like I've heard this one. I honestly don't know. It's not coming to me. What do hands eat for lunch, T? Okay, so how we... You don't know where you were going with that joke. Okay. Because I feel like that's one I've heard before. I know... Oh, knuckle sandwich. My brain skipped that line. Knuckle sandwiches. It works. It at least works. My brain is just too fucking soft for this shit sometimes. Half the time, I'm functionally illiterate. Alright, so... I probably need an intro. The question is how... Because I do want to yap over a boss fight when I actually win. So we need an intro. I'm just gonna cut this out here. How about you de-acronize? There you go. I was concerned there, just like, what the fuck are you talking about? See, that's a novel I need to write. Like, honestly, it is. I'm trying to think of a good way to summarize it. You ever have an OC that's too powerful for their own good, so their own story is not that good? See, I told you, it's hard to summarize because there's so many moving parts and none of it makes sense without all the parts. So it's extremely difficult to summarize, and I don't want to be talking for like 3 hours. Ugh. I got work I gotta do with this. If I had to give you a summary that gives an overarch of like themes, I'm going to go with the quote, "Who am I? A summary of heartbreak and fuck the establishment." Starting from the fucking beginning. Long before time had a name. Because nobody was alive to give time a name. I have to remember to use that. I feel like I have to use that at some point. Long before time had a name. Because nobody was alive to give it a name. Ugh. I need an intro for this. Welcome to my time with Ender Magnolia, Bloom in the Mist. Why is it called Bloom in the Mist? Everything was fumes. I guess fumes are a type of mist, or mist is a type of fumes. This is gonna be more lore and me being bad at video games focus, so let's just get into it. Yeah, that sounds like a fucking good intro. Maybe. This is going to be... Am I going to split this in episodes? Maybe. Gooning? I'm not gooning. Both my hands are here. I'm just mildly sick. I blame my coworker. Where's the vibrator? I don't own a vibrator. So, hello and welcome to my time with Ender Magnolia, because I don't think I should do a numbered intro, because I don't know if I'll be able to compress this down into a actual one video or 2 videos. I can always just do welcome to part 2 in the other one. Stage 1, denial. Stage 2, banning you. I'm kidding. Ender Magnolia, this is probably gonna be more lore and me being bad at video game focus, so let's just get right into it. Yeah, I think that works. Should probably also mention that this is the sister sequel to Ender Lilies, because it's not a direct sequel, it's more like a somewhat parallel story. Hello and welcome to my time with Ender Magnolia, Bloom in the Mist, which is like the sister sequel to Ender Lilies, Quietus of the Night. I don't know, this video is going to be more kind of lore focused, my thoughts, and just me being bad at video games, so let's just get into it. There we go. One, you are not the only loyal viewer. You are the most vocal loyal viewer. Two, yes, I would if he actually pissed me off to an extreme degree. Same thing. Never underestimate a man's resolve when you haven't pushed him far enough. Some people will do whack shit when you push them hard. Words are hard. This is why I haven't written the novel, because I'm bad at writing. Hello and welcome to my time with Ender Magnolia Bloom the Mist, which is like the sister sequel to Ender Lilies Quietus of the Night. I don't know. This video is going to be more kind of lore focused, my thoughts, and just me being bad at video games, so let's just get into it. Let's split clip, split clip. I don't know how long this, 15 seconds. How long is this? I have no idea. Fixing the audio. Normal? I wouldn't say so. But headaches can happen at random, so I wouldn't be too worried about it personally. File export audio. Do not put that into the Funhouse folder. That is Endermag. New folder. Label it audio. There's no U in audio. Well, there is a U in audio, but there's not a U after the I in audio. And call it start. Save. Export. Oh. Which one do you think you're going to get more time of enjoyment out of? Well, it's going to give you a better ratio of time well spent versus money. You don't know, all right. Well, then I don't know. I can't really help you there. Alright, that fits in there. Routine. Let's see here. I don't mind. I don't mind taking a look. Routine, 30% off. First person sci-fi horror set on an abandoned lunar base based around an 80s vision of the future. Explore, investigate surroundings as you survive against unknown threats. Oh, that is loud. Oh, one of my friends actually already owns this game. Enemy learns from your playstyle, so Alien Isolation is what you're telling me. Certainly looks atmospheric. I'll give it that. That's why it's tagged with atmospheric. I don't do horror games, so I can't give you a fucking recommendation at all. Oh, they did a plushie campaign back in May. Neat. Scorn. That sounds familiar, but it's not ringing a bell. Wait a minute. I think I've seen a video on this. Yeah, I've seen a video on this. I've vaguely forgotten, but Yeah, this one. I know fucking Scorn was esoteric as shit. I don't know, it could be fun. Like I said, I don't do horror, so I'm more likely to watch a video essay about this shit. I have a Steam notification. Oh hey, the Talos Principle remaster is on sale. Did I played Talos Principle 2 for stream. Did I play Talos Principle 1? I don't think I have. I also don't think I should. Let's see. Steam summer sale date. Anybody have leaks? Looks like the summer sale will start June 25th and run through the 9th, according to leaks. Also, the fucking AI overview being fucking wrong. Because it says it starts at 10 a.m. Pacific time, which, based on the location it gives it, would be 1 p.m. my time. The issue is, I live in Pacific time. Alright, have a good sleep. Bye-bye. Alright, I do not use a VPN. VPNs are not a thing you really need. They don't do anything for you. They don't. They're only good if you're using streaming services. I believe it's broken because I am alt-tabbed. There we go. Let's cut that there. Yeah, they only help if you need the fucking... for the geo-lock stuff. All the other shit that the fucking companies try to tell you, they don't fucking... it doesn't fucking matter. It does not do... it does not do stuff or thing. How much space do I have over here? About 3 minutes worth. Right, the intro. Alright, let's move everything to the left. It's crying. There we go. My time width, I need... where is... neutral. No, not that one. There we go. Hello and welcome to my time.
With Ender Magnolia Bloom the Mist, which is like the sister sequel to...
Zoom in here so I can actually get a...
Magnolia Bloom the Mist.
Why can't I preview what it is? Why is it doing the weird, it's odd. The sister...
The sequel to Ender Lily's Hiatus of the Night. I don't know, this video is going to be more kind of lore focused, my thoughts.
This video is going to be more...
And just more kind of lore focused, my thoughts. And just me being bad at video games, so let's just get into it.
And we get into it.
Let's just get into it. New game. I do not know if I'm on the homunculi, artificial life forms. What is, they're almost human. Is that true? Human? More like mutants, all those times they...
Well, they just go through the captions. Yeah, we'll just go through the captions when we're done with the main editing.
Humans at all.
Don't be afraid, it'll be alright. In preparation for this moment, I'll tell you all you need to know. Listen carefully. Seek out allies. Find other attuners. I have faith in you. You can be the homoculi. Okay. First game was more medieval. This has apparently taken place in the future now. I'm alive. What happened? Can't remember. I've forgotten something. Or someone. Someone important. What is this place?
Alright. Me fucking bad with controls and shit. And then a note. What is this place?
Warning experiment log. Scrap homunculi over 1,400. Tuned transport homunculi insufficient. Number of specimens scrapped per month decreasing. Contact research facility.
I wish I could have multiple folders here. Is that a thing? That would just add a bin. I don't know. Oh, don't want that. Because if I could have, because this is split. If I could have a split here, that'd be great, but I don't think I can. Yeah, that just hides the bins. That's just, yeah, I don't think that's an actual option. I'll have to ask, the internet for that.
1,500. Tuned transport homunculi insufficient. Number of specimens scrapped per month decreasing. Contact research facility.
Do I want to give my thoughts on that? Not really. I think I just need to mention, yeah, I'm bad at reading. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, fair warning, I fuck up reading a bunch of shit. That's just how my brain works. Anyways, continue. Yeah, fair warning, I fuck up reading a bunch of shit. That's just how my brain works. Anyways, continue. Networks file, export. Can't read. Put that there, slice here. This is just a, yeah, fair warning.
I fuck up reading a bunch.
Go back here. This is why I wish I had, yeah,
fair warning, I fuck up reading a bunch of shit. That's just how my brain works. Anyways, continue. This looks useful. Healing ward. Ground in water L. Restores lilacs HP. All uses ability that can be replaced by specified charmed metasite stored within argent vial. Responds to the bear invoking a barrier of healing. Press L to recover HP. Heals limited number of heals available is displayed in the upper left below the HP gauge. So we have 3 heals.
definitely just cut out the tutorial yapper. The yapping of the tutorial. Yeah, we have Nola here.
It isn't moving. Has its magic been exhausted? Eyes that yearn for death. No, eyes that do not fear death. You seem familiar. Are you not frightened by me? What's to be afraid of? I've been around homunculi since I was little. Lend me your power.
Bitches love cannons.
That was the fucking stream. So that is going to be a boop of that track. Actually, no, don't do that. Because if I delete that track now, it's going to delete shit down the road because I have this vertically sorted.
Lend me your power, then. A touch of magic to allow me to liberate myself. In turn, I will aid in your survival. I'm going to adjust the volume on things. Don't usually sound here. There's no sound. I do, however, have one condition. Oh, now you tell me. What is it? You think I would devour you? In speak for the world we have escaped this dreary pit. I assume you'd rather not linger here either. Nola, primary ability. In anime combat, homunculus that has been abandoned at the subterranean testing site. She includes an ancient noble aura, also like the labor homunculi in the lower stratum. Using knowledge on your side, you know, make use of her abilities pressing Y to attack in front of you, use her abilities to cut enemies and break through walls. Alright. Also, hi T, how's it going?
And cut that out. Close tutorial there. So we learned two things there. There are things called homunculuses, and they run off of magic. How that works, we'll find out later. Also, why Nola's text was blue during all this, I have no idea. Maybe because she was half dead. Also, why is this game weird with sound? Like, I do not understand why the sound just drops. It's strange. It's a weird choice that I did not approve of and didn't like. Well, we've learned two things. There are these robot-looking fuckers called homunculi, and they run off of magic, which, based on the lore of the first game, makes sense, at least while I remember it. Why Nola's text was blue there, I don't know. Maybe just because she was half dead, or something like that. Also, a continuing thread is that all sound just drops out. I'm pretty sure it's a specific choice by the devs, and I do not understand it in the fucking slightest. I hated it, it confused me every time, and it was just unnerving every time. Ugh. Well, we've learned two things. There are these robot-looking fuckers called homunculi, and they run off of magic, which... And they run off of magic, which, based on the lore of the first game, makes sense, at least while I remember it. Why Nola's tech... Surprised the second bot follow hasn't said anything about a random person. Why Nola's text was blue there, I don't know. Maybe just because she was... Oh, maybe just because she was half dead, or something like that. Also, a continuing thread is... Also, a continuing thread is that all sound just... all sound just drops out. I'm pretty sure it's a specific choice by the devs, and I do not understand it in the fucking slightest. I hated it, I hated it, it confused me every time, and it was just unnerving every time. File, export, Nola. Call it Nola. Aren't I able to sync? Hold on. Let's do this. Get this in here. Technically, I should just be able to do that. Hey, space. Actually, I should Control Z that, so I can it's upset. There'll be another voiceover. I want to see... Auto-sync folder. Automatically synchronize your physical hard drive folders with the media pool. That's what I'm looking for. Ensuring new files in your computer are reflected in your project. Done using power bins for project agnostic access, sound effects, standard media bins. Okay, so it should theoretically just be as simple as doing this. And right-clicking. Says autos. I clicked on the thing, so let's see if it works. Just do this. And for the boss fights, we are just going to plaster my deaths on screen, and then I'll talk about the fight over the actual fight and what I thought about it. Let's try that differently. And for boss fights, what the fuck? Words are hard. And for boss fights, we're just gonna plaster my deaths on screen, and then go over the final fight, just what I thought about the fight, based on what I can remember and what the footage shows me. Split, backspace. Because if I can actually sync everything up, it means I don't actually need to have the folder open. And for boss fights, we're just gonna plaster my deaths on screen, and then go over the final fight, just what I thought about the fight, based on what I can remember and what the footage shows me. A little bit of a cutout there. Alright, file, export audio. What was his name? I forgot the name. We're gonna go with first boss, export. Doesn't seem to be working. Here, I have an idea. Because I named this the same thing. It's called audio, so we already have a thing there called audio. Sync audio. Call it sync audio. Folders open in another program. Cancels, so we can't change. Then why aren't you syncing? Why aren't you syncing it? Alright, well, it's connected. I just need to right click. That's fine. That's fine. I can just right click. And because this is a singular death, I also forgot about the faces. I don't know why it's being weird with the preview. Oh, we've learned two
things. There are these robot-looking fuckers called homunculi, and they run off of magic, which, based on the lore of the first game, makes sense. So I remember it. Why Nola's text was blue there, I don't know.
First game
Maybe it just makes sense. So I remember
why no was
why no text was blue there, I don't know. Maybe just because she was half dead, or something like that. Also, like, continuing thread is that all sound just dropped. I'm pretty sure it's a specific choice by the And I do not understand it in the fucking slightest. I hated it. It confused me every time, and it was just unnerving every time. And for boss fights, we're just gonna plaster my deaths on screen and then go over the final fight, what I thought about the fight, based on what I can remember and what the footage tells me. Hit wrong button to heal. I'm bad.
Wrong button to heal. I'm bad. That's basically going to be it. And then we have the actual boss fight here, which I believe is start to end. Actually, I need to cut
This because I don't consider the trigger button ZL, even though that's what it is. I consider that L, and the one above it Z.
Yes, because Game Boy controller. My head attack.
My head.
Alright, so we don't need that portion.
Just let the game give you 2 health bars to look at.
Alright. I think I'll skip out on doing that one right now. We're just gonna file, save, boop. We're gonna go to the ending screen. Close. No, don't need to save that. Close that. Is the boy? Yes, the man, the myth, the legend is still alive. I've been hit with an ad, so we're going to wait on that. Does MC Hammer really need more money? Such a weird ad. Anyways, I know where I'm sending you. Twitch? Twitch? You want to show the raid UI? Twitch? I don't have a UI, Twitch. Is this because I turned off the fucking leaderboard? I think the raid will go on its own, technically. I have like a minute and a half until the, like, because I don't have a fucking UI. It usually pops up a UI. Let's try that again. The fuck? Okay, Twitch is being, Twitch is being broken. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. The raid Twitch is broken, so it might be because he's using streaming together, maybe, which I don't think. I don't know, I think Twitch is just being fucked. I'm just gonna end the stream and then redeem the brick throws in his chat. So yeah. Oh, but where are my snoozes? I had them earlier. Fucking Twitch, what the hell?